Today, we talking mullets. The mullet vibe is not just a haircut, it's a way of life. Get out the way, posers. Try and pick up what I'm putting down. M-U-L-L-E-T. Vibes.
My day was usual business. I walked with hair full of stress. Some would say that this was getting banal. As I sipped upon my coffee, an epiphany dawned on me. I would find my career. Cause when it's business in the front and party in the back, you know you're gonna be okay. Cause the boss is on your ass, waiting for the weekend, can't see the light of day.
It's the mullet man. Yeah, it's the mullet man. Yeah, it's the mullet man. Whoa, it's the mullet man. Vibes.
The mullet seemed to call me, so I took a trip to go see just what kind of man I could become. So I went into the barber, my words couldn't have hit harder, and then the deed was done. Cause when it's business in the front and party in the back, you know you're gonna be okay. Cause the boss is on your ass, waiting for the weekend, can't see the light of day.
It's the mullet man. Yeah, it's the mullet man. Yeah, it's the mullet man. Whoa, it's the mullet man. Vibes.
As the mullet changed me, I noticed my power growing exponentially. So I used this power for good, as I knew I should, but I still can't get a date.
And finally, filling the quota is something I could finally see.
Wait, what do you mean, quota?
Today, we pay homage to the streamer's salty snack of choice, and the capo who's brave enough to defend their honor. Sit back and listen for a while, friends. You're in for one hell of a salty surprise. Sometimes streaming requires a meal, but the chat won't let you enjoy your snack. Unrelenting in that mockery, you fire back with words of wisdom and attack. Shut up! Let me munch my nuts. Shut up! Let me munch my nuts. Shut up! Let me munch my nuts. Yeah! Sodium's getting high, and vitamin B12. You're getting nourishment from the nuts variety that you delve. You may think of dirty jokes, all your 69 tropes. But Capo continues lunch, he continues to munch. You didn't turn your back on them, although they're making your mouth dry. You'll never go hungry again until your death counts 60 high. Shut up! Let me munch my nuts. Shut up! Let me munch my nuts. Shut up! Let me munch my nuts.
Damn you, rotating cube! Ah!
Shut up! Let me munch my nuts. 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 Shut up! Let me munch my nuts.
Yeah! That was a fucking jam!
Hey, you! Can't handle the heat? Well, neither can I. This is my story. How I became known as the one and only
Mega Melt. 'Cause the whole damn world is frying. Mega Melt. My brain is liquefying. Mega Melt. They want me to stay hydrated. Mega Melt. But I ended up melting instead. The temperature rises higher. My body consumed by the fire. Disco Inferno drives me insane as the melt become my brain. Mega Melt. 'Cause the whole damn world is frying. Mega Melt. My brain is liquefying. Mega Melt. They want me to stay hydrated. Mega Melt. But I ended up melting instead. My fan does not have any AC. Why you blow harder on me? Capo seems to be chill AF. How the hell is he not in distress? Mega Melt. 'Cause the whole damn world is frying. Mega Melt. My brain is liquefying. Mega Melt. They want me to stay hydrated. Mega Melt. But I ended up melting instead. Mega Melt.
And fairy dust where we lay our scene. Our hero lusts after a dragon-esque queen. He He's neither vegan nor vegetarian. The people call him the Phallic Barbarian. And while his great powers cannot be ignored, well, they're not contingent on his ability to, brandish his sword. And so he embarks on the most thrilling quest to solve quite a big problem, it must be confessed. But that's not all as it seems. In fact, it's beyond his wildest dreams. He expects to be met with a cure for his dick, but lo and behold, he finds out it's a trick. In the mountains, our hero is far from lonely. In fact, he's crossed paths with the one and only Love Guru. The Love Guru possesses a mystical power to have our hero fighting fit within the hour.
There's probably a joke with a penis right there.
And so our hero continues on his way, returns to his homeland merry and gay. He returns to his parents after they've been away, and they confess they thought that they'd never see the day where their son, who has certainly has been around, finally finds love and settles down. The news of their union resounds through the town. Here's him in his suit and her in her gown. In fairy dust where we lay our scene, our hero is married his dragon-esque queen, and the whole world is certain now and the way. We're glad our barbarian is phallic again.
Today, we talking mullets. The mullet vibe is not just a haircut, it's a way of life. Get out the way, posers. Try and pick up what I'm putting down. M-U-L-L-E-T. Vibes.
My day was usual business. I walked with hair full of stress. Some would say that this was getting banal. As I sipped upon my coffee, an epiphany dawned on me. I would find my career. Cause when it's business in the front and party in the back, you know you're gonna be okay. Cause the boss is on your ass, waiting for the weekend, can't see the light of day.
Hello,
I hope that
everybody. Welcome to the Ebon. We got too distracted talking, so we might as well actually play some sort of game now. Who's ready to die?
Me.
He's still waving.
Well, so none of you wanted to die, but okay. So, A, for inspiration, what happened last week?
I think you guys played D&D.
That's
You're not
pretty
wrong.
accurate, yeah. So that's one
Yeah.
inspiration for A.
Yay!
That's
how easy this
targeted
game is.
right away.
For a bonus inspiration, who else wants to give me a more detailed breakdown of last week?
I
We
used
had
my
a-
headphones, sorry.
We had a breakdown and we laughed for like 20 minutes straight.
Oh,
That sounds
Gershaw
reasonable,
from
yeah. So that's an inspiration there for M.
Yes.
Do I have an inspiration? Let me check that
I
first.
mean, I became a whole different race,
My
But-
child.
I guess.
You have my DNA. 50% of it, as a child would. Biologically, Gershon is literally my child now.
That is
So he's now Gersharied.
Yes.
Gosh, like, which one's the last name bit for you?
Yes.
This one.
Yeah, that...
Yeah, he'd just be like Pop Shaw.
yeah.
There
I
was
have
also
Eric Hopping,
some.
you have the ability to pronounce that, you know, so just go ahead.
Yeah.
Great. Like,
You'll get it.
fine.
You'll learn. But
Ah!
why did that
You're
happen?
technically like just born, so you
We-
have plenty of time to learn the ways of the bird.
We got out of Count Fieri's castle and made our way to the church,
You did.
where we had some weird spooky shit go on with giants,
Spooky dudes.
and we, followed them, and we learnt a lot about the risks and like how they came to be, and it was basically the big spooky giants that did it.
Spooky
and
giants
then
from
they- And then they saved Gershaw from the curse of Fieri by splicing him together with some blood cloning.
And now I am red.
And
Yeah.
then
Oh, and they also took a vial of the goo
they did.
and confirmed that the goo is in fact used to create the Riss.
They were also hiding in an alternate dimension where time went way slower, so we didn't actually
Oh yeah.
spend more time than like a few seconds there in the long run.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and that dimension's the one that Shli was stuck in, or that Solgar was stuck in with the matriarchs and the spookies.
Yes. Also, they forgot all their own knowledge, and I now have power over them.
Yeah,
I
they're
don't die.
like some very ancient race, and they're just the last 3 of them left, and they don't even remember the name of their own race. But I gave one of them a rollie, and he believes he's the first one to ever smoke, so there was a bit of a smiling competition between the two of us. But I'm very proud I initiated someone to the power of the amber leaf.
I can't believe you did that.
I can't believe.
And
But
what
effectively,
happened after that?
We went back to the castle, and now there's
We're fighting
vampires
Fieri.
and shit, and a Cybrax, and
Because he's not expecting us.
well,
Well, I think he is.
Well, no, they said we would have some advantage because we were technically in the church for a while, but it's actually just 10 seconds or 15 seconds that we were out of the world.
I don't know. I can
think they
judging by
tricked
the
us?
3 vampires and the Cybriacs in front of us. I don't.
Oh, I
think...
haven't checked.
And
those.
information.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, now I remember.
I think the
That all
advantage was the
sounds-
fact we got a rest in between that.
Yeah, I
so we
think
had
the advantage was you got a rest, and there are only 3 vampires.
Also, do we have to kill the 3 big guys at the end? Did we say that we have to kill them?
You guys do what you
I
think
mean-
is necessary.
I mean, I wouldn't try.
Well,
Yeah, I kind of like them.
So that
We'll
was.
wait until we've got their information.
That was also a joint effort there between Charles, Schley, Cactus. So you 3 get inspiration. For bonus inspiration, Capo, can you tell me what the name of that race is?
Syriacs, something like that.
No, of the 3 giants.
Oh, Asgard.
That's an inspiration for you right there.
Thank
And
you very
Russell
much.
has sat oh so patiently, listening as he should. That deserves an inspiration.
Fucking hate this already.
Oh dear.
We gonna need all the inspiration we can get.
Wait, I forget. What's our current rules on like multiple inspirations? Because I have 3 right now.
Just put one in
Just
the
one?
notes.
Yeah. You
One
got-
on the sun and one and the rest in the notes.
Yeah. I'm allowing you to stack inspiration.
Oh, okay.
Should be so inspired.
Also, they're
Could
not
you, like-
Tonga, Kongli, and Doubly, the 3 Asgards, aren't they?
No.
I was
Not-
hoping
not in this
you
campaign.
guys would match
No.
names.
Zenir, Ubark, and Zikus I've got here.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, that's the next for inspiration, like right there. In fact, that's a Cardic. That right there is a Cardic.
Oh, God
inspiration
bless!
For actually
Good sir.
remembering those 3 names.
Tiku, Tikuzuki, and Bibu. Did you say no? I have problems
close
with
enough.
names. Yes, I call them this then. Maybe they can make friends.
They'd love that.
Konga, Doubly, and Doubly.
I just like the M in game, just doesn't pay attention to people's names and just calls them whatever she wants.
Yes. That's what I do in life, to be honest. Also, my
Hey, you, Stacy.
Hey, Steve,
People.
right? Yeah, you look like a Steve.
Everyone looks like a Steve, to be honest.
Yeah, I
Steve
could see
1, 2,
myself
and
as a
3.
Steve.
Alright, perfect. So that brings us up to the current moment, with the Sneven having reached the top of the tower and find themselves faced with a gnarly looking Cybriex and 3 vampire bodyguards, I suppose you might consider them. The doors behind you leading to the stairway slam closed, trapping you inside this chamber. And the Cybriex stares you down with its gnarled, rotten face, eyes and pustules just covered in gunk as it streams down. And roll for initiative.
How do I do this again?
I should-
Wow, it's been a long time.
And I should point out, go to Roll20 if you don't have it open, because it's on there. Saying that, I should change the view so that everyone at home can see.
Sneven!
There we go.
Oh, I thought that 20 was for me. Shit. That's alright. 8.
So
Mm.
Sharida's 15. Solgar is 20. Oscar is 20. Some good rolls. Caporius is 9. Okay, I should have spoke too soon.
9!
9.
It's okay, I'll deal.
That's 2 more than Sneven.
And
It's
is
true.
10. Fanny Boss is 24.
That's a fast
Wow.
boy.
Hot damn. And Gershaw is 8.
Mentally.
True. He's probably a bit bird-brained. I don't have your cameras up, so I can't see how many of you groaned at that, and I don't care.
I'm sure you can watch the VOD back.
I gave it a hearty keck.
Keck.
This vampire. Roll for him. These vampires roll for them.
Fair.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Alright, and so we shall begin. Fight music. Okay, so on the initiative table, starting us off in combat, is the creature simply known as Vampire Number 2.
A noble name.
For
When
a
it rolled
vampire.
higher than 24. Shit.
Yeah.
You know what's even funnier than 24? 25.
Alright, so they can move this vampire. First we're going to turn down that Sirenscape. That's louder than I expected. And he is going to attempt to cast a spell on Shareed.
Me.
Shareed, if you could make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Who?
Shreed.
Shareed.
Not Gershaw.
I ship it.
17.
17. Ooh, okay. So as the vampire attempts to do some nasty magic, you manage to avoid it entirely. And with that in mind,
I
he's-
sneeze a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. He's gonna tighten up formation over here. And that will be his turn. Okay, so that brings us down to Fanny Boss.
That do be me.
That do you.
I might do a big shimmy over here.
Alright.
Hold on, and then attack. Well, I'm gonna have to use a bonus action for my sword first.
Swords on fire.
Yeah, and I get 3 attacks now. So I'm gonna roll for my 3 attacks. I'm gonna remember what I need to roll.
It's been a while since we've been in combat. That's gonna hit.
Ooh.
24
Nice.
will hit.
I'll roll my damage. Oh, 26. Plus 5. And I'll do my fire damage afterwards. That's just 2d6. Okay. 20.
Alright, 20 damage.
On the first one.
Alright.
$20.
That will hit.
Nice.
So that's 10 damage for the first, and add your flame.
Seven. That's 17.
Snevin. 17
Yeah.
damage.
So 15 for the last one.
13 will not hit, I don't believe. No, 13's gonna miss. That's
Cool.
still pretty good damage output.
Not
Alright,
bad.
so you approach the vampire and you manage to hit 2 good swings in with that flaming greatsword. But he grows wise on that 3rd swing and just manages to dodge out of the way. But that did a nice chunk of damage to him. You can tell that you made some pretty nasty damage there, made a good connection. Is there anything else you want to do on your turn? I think you've done everything you can do, right? Which brings us down to... It is now Solgra's turn.
Shit. First of all, I would like to rage.
You may rage.
That's 0.
You may rage. I am gonna make my way over to the vampire that... Wait. Fanny Boss is attacking? And I'm going to make... Well, I'm going to attempt to hit it.
Roll to hit.
28.
28 will hit.
I see.
Do you have critical or no?
No.
Oh, dang.
I'm a bard, not a fighter. 11 damage.
11 damage.
That is bludgeoning if you need to... No.
That's a good point. Magic weapon though, isn't it?
Yes.
Yep. Okay.
And then I'm going to use my second attack.
Oh,
Alright.
26.
That'll hit.
16 damage.
16 damage. Alright, you can tell he's getting a little bit weak from that. You've knocked him for a loop there. He's not best pleased.
I think I'm going to end it there.
Alright, that brings us down to Oscar's turn.
Yo. I would like to bonk on the same baddie, and I would like to do a chaos bolt. Yes. It is 2d8. Hang on. Ah. Rolly boys. There we go. Plus 2d8 and plus 7. And is that also plus 7?
You need to roll to hit first, right, with this one?
I need to roll to hit first. I have forgotten how to play this goddamn game. It's so bad. Oh my god.
Modifier is a +7 on a chaos bolt. Yeah.
Yep, I know this. I know how to do life.
You got this.
It doesn't hit, does it? It's a 13.
A 13, let me double check, is not gonna hit now.
Yay! Amazing. Can I do something else? I've forgotten how this game works.
You can action.
Can I use an
move,
inspiration?
You could use an inspiration, yeah. You can use your inspiration to reroll that.
I might not. I might not.
To be fair, you
yeah.
You should normally be able to hit that if your rolls aren't abysmal.
Okay. Okay. Whoop, hang on. Okay. Lovely. I would like to... I would like to stall while I figure out what I want to do. Oh my god, it has been such a long time.
Yeah, so you can either, all you got left is your movement and any interactions, unless you want to use your inspiration to re-roll that attack for the Chaos Bolt.
Okay. I can't Vicious Mockery, can I? That's an action.
Yeah, you
Okay.
already used your action now.
I know how to play game. Yes.
It'll all come back to you.
My god. Okay, yeah, I suppose I'll move. I suppose I shall move. I shall go... hang on. It's not showing me the whole board. Hang on a sec. Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Oh.
Okay. Here we are. I shall move a little bit closer-ish, kind of. No. Yeah. I'm gonna do a little dance while I'm at it, you know, just sort of like...
Yeah, it's the bard shimmy.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Gotta go, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I have shimmied, and I'm happy. Yes, that's all I can do.
So that means it is now Count Fieri's turn. As the mass of flesh undulates and rises off of the ground, it begins to hover, and it floats slowly forward, getting closer. Following that, what did it do first? No, I can't wait for this, I gotta do it.
That's not what you want to hear.
No, we'll save that because it'll be funnier. Right, so...
That's not what you want to hear!
Oof.
This is fucking unbearable, guys.
So what's that gonna be? Open that in a new tab because it's not telling me what the save is. Right. Caporius. Can
No?
you make
He's not
for
here.
me an intelligence saving throw, please?
Bruh. I'm not smart. No. Oh no. Ooh. This is outdated. This needs to be +1. Let's go. Hovers. Wait, no, this is the wrong character.
You're
Scroll
also
down
going to
too
take
much.
20 damage regardless, by the way.
Bruh! What? Here we are. Intelligence.
Ouch.
19.
That is a fail, unfortunately.
Ah!
You what?
Okay, lay it on me. Do it, do your worst.
Count Fieri reaches out through the ether and dives into your mind, attempting to shatter your intellect and personality. You take 20 damage.
Won't be hard.
On a failed save, the creature's intelligence and charisma scores become 1. The creature cannot cast spells, activate magic items, understand language, or communicate in any intelligible way. The creature can, however, identify its friends, follow them, and even protect them. At the end of every 30 days, the creature can repeat its saving throw against the spell. If it succeeds on its saving throw, the spell ends.
30
Okay, well,
days, did you
you guys got this. I'm gonna make a cup of tea. I'm useless here.
Do you still need that thing that you asked me for?
Maybe just in case a miracle happens, but
Okay.
it's less likely now.
And
we're
some-
gonna have to delay.
Some granola. The spell can also be ended in several other ways, but that's up to you to figure out.
Someone smack me.
Yep, I was about to say, like, surely being knocked unconscious would potentially solve that.
I have minus
Pretty
5
bad.
charisma modifier. I've gone from the most charismatic to the least charismatic. You've just turned me into a drooling little, like...
Dragon.
Yeah, yeah. You have been feeble-minded.
I have Dispel Magic, and my turn is next, so you can just make that not
So that works.
Okay, and that is its turn. So that brings us down now to Shareed. But Shareed, before you do anything, I just need to measure the board real quick.
Meep.
Meep.
Alright. Shareed, can you roll for me a Constitution saving throw, please?
Oh, not 20! Okay. 21 total.
Alright. So, you notice that being this close to the dreaded Count Fieri, the Cibrix is emitting an aura of corruption around itself. You find that the terrain is difficult to move in. However, you seem immune to any further effects, and in fact, you have an inkling that you're probably going to be immune for maybe up to 24 hours from this effect.
I let out a warning. Guys, the big thing has some kind of aura. Don't be close if you don't have to.
I have clothes on.
And from where I'm standing, I'm gonna go behind Caporius and try and cast a Dispel Magic on him. On the effect that's making him, well, whatever he is. Choose one object, creature, magical effect within range. Any spell of 3rd level or lower ends immediately. 4th level or higher, DC is 10 plus the spell level.
Alright,
On a successful check, the spell ends.
So do that roll, and the DC is going to be, is it 10 plus the spell level?
Yeah, so if it's like a 5th level, it's
so-
like a 15.
So that's going to be an 18.
Okay. Then let me, right here. 1d20 plus 14. I'm gonna inspiration that.
Alright.
Another nat 20, okay.
Alright, so the spell ends. Caporius, you feel yourself returning to your senses, and the effects of feeble mind have vanished away.
Don't know how to look anymore now. Feel very aware of myself.
You have clothes.
Well, yeah, I should hope so. Thank you. What?
And with my bonus action, I pass Caporius a crossbow bolt.
Bro, you fucking legend. Oh my god. Thank you.
Or with my interaction, rather, yeah.
With your yeah.
I say God bless you.
And then with my bonus action, I buff Berry up.
Alright, and that takes us down to the middle vampire. The middle vampire, what's he going to do? You know what, might as well go all out from the start, right? Because you guys kill these things way too fast. So, our middle vampire man is looking at Fanny Boss. No, he's not. Spoke too soon. He's actually looking further afield. He's looking down towards M. And M. Can you roll for me a wisdom saving throw, please?
Would it save me if I have like a Kim Kardashian of the Met Gala outfit where they can't see me? I'm just covered. Wisdom, you say? Oh.
Wisdom saving throw, please.
Mm. 20.
Wow.
The rolls today are ridiculous.
This is me going all out as well. Damn. Okay, so what happens in that case? What happens if they pass?
Nothing. Rainbows and butterflies.
I highly doubt that.
I die. If you fail, you take damage. If you pass, you die.
Nothing happens. You sense this vampire attempting to control your mind at a distance, and it fails utterly. You just kind of shrug it off. You're like, nah.
I've got the perfect comeback. Oi, do you mind? Coffee taught me this today.
And the vampire snarls at you and bares its fangs, royally pissed off.
Ooh, plonker. Okay.
Disheartened slightly by his failed attack,
He tries again.
Our vampire spellcaster here, when I got this correct tool on Roll20, is gonna just sort of scatter back over here. And now it is the vampire's turn, whom is being attacked by Solgra and Fanibos. So, start of his turn, the two of you stood around him. You notice some of the deeper cuts that were left on the vampire from Fanibos's attacks begin to heal and close. And he rights himself a bit, stands taller, and looks just a little bit stronger. He is going to go for Solgra. So, going to attack. Kidding me. He tries to bite Solgra and somehow ends up only snapping at air, rolling a 1.
Oh. I see.
Goddamn. And in frustration, he's gonna take a swipe at you with his claws. That one will hit. And you are going to take a total of 22 bludgeoning damage, which I believe becomes 11 thanks to your rage.
That's what I was just about to ask.
He is, however, going to grapple you.
Oh, fun.
So you are now grappled by this vampire. He's holding on and he's not letting go. And that's his turn, meaning it's M's turn.
Yes. Sorry, I'm trying to organize the gig tomorrow. Give me a sec.
Actually, in that case, while waiting for M, the Cybriex is going to use one of its legendary actions.
No,
M, you bastard!
No one wanted to drive and we need to get to a gig. Okay, I'm done.
Too late, the Cybriex is doing a legendary action now, and it is targeting Gershaw.
No, now I feel bad.
My son!
Bricky, I need to work.
Actually, it's going to target 3 of you. It's going to target Gershaw.
Bricky!
It's going to target Gershaw. It's going to target M, and it's going to target Oscar. So the 3 of you are going to have to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
Nat 20, motherfucker.
6.
So 22.
Oh, that makes me sad.
Nat 1.
Did you want to maybe inspire yourself there?
That natural 20 makes me so sad. Alright, so Gershaw, starting with you. You passed the throw. You are now immune for how long. You are you are now immune indefinitely to this particular effect from Count Fieri in particular. So not any of the Sybarix, but just Count Fieri. This can never happen to you, ever. Oscar and M, however, you are both going to be poisoned, meaning you now have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. You also both gain 1 level of exhaustion. While poisoned in this way, the target must repeat the saving throw at the start of each of its turns. 3 successful saves against the poison ends it, and ending the poison removes any levels of exhaustion caused by it. Each failed save causes the target to suffer another level of exhaustion. Once the target reaches 6 levels of exhaustion, it dies and instantly transforms into a living abyssal wretch under the Count Fieri's control.
I don't like it.
So, and I apologise for this, but it is on a table. So, starting with M, let me roll my D100. M, your body becomes incredibly brittle, causing you to have vulnerability to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
I'm like the guy from Mass Effect.
Yes. And
I like that you're excited about this.
And well, at least I've got travel to get to my gig tomorrow.
This is not all bad. So, Oscar, your ears become wings, giving you a flying speed of 5 feet. You can now fly with your ears. The flesh warping of the Sybarix is a permanent effect.
What's the trade-off?
Are we all turning into birds? What is this campaign?
There is no
We've
trade-off.
all had wings at some point.
You now have wings for ears. You are. It's just the way the dice rolls. Unfortunately, M, that means you are gonna have a permanent vulnerability to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage. You are now brittle. Your skin is cracked and dry.
You joking?
I'm not joking.
I needed 1 second to say we're leaving at this place at this time, see you then. Can't talk now. That's literally what I typed to this guy that I've never even met.
It was gonna happen after your turn anyway. It was legendary action. I just said it beforehand.
Shareed looks over and starts thinking about how to make good berry moisturizer.
Aw, thank you.
Let me just read the last
I can
bit.
get a mask like the Phantom of the Opera now.
I'm gonna have to get bigger elf ears for my Halloween costume. Heck.
The transformation of the body can be undone only by a wish spell.
Oh, bruh, you're...
That's fucked.
Spell!
Wish spell's like level 9, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it can only be done, like, a couple times. So, if you're gonna find someone to do that, they have to be really high level, and if you're gonna pay them, they're gonna charge a fucking fortune.
Spell kills itself, in a
You
way.
need
Yeah.
a sorcerer or a wizard.
Wizard specifically.
Probably a wizard.
Yeah, a
Probably a
wizard,
wizard.
which is
Or like the guy
fucking,
that
like,
betrayed
they're gonna charge you,
a
like,
horse.
fucking, like, 50k or some bullshit like that, like...
But now it is the start of M's turn, so M, can you roll for me a Constitution saving throw, please?
Do I already have exhaustion and things?
Yeah, you have 1 level of exhaustion now.
Okay, do I need to add that to my 13? Now I'm gonna use inspiration.
Alright.
I know that I've used it, but let's count the first one.
Alright, so that's exhaustion of level 2 now.
I feel so old and so tired. I'm so young. Oh.
It's now officially your turn.
Again? Wait, I need to add exhaustion. Oh. When I was your age, I don't think I'm ever gonna get to anyone's age. Thank fuck my crossbows are small. I will. How can I? What does exhaustion?
I'm really sad that Gershaw is immune to it now forever.
Yeah, I'm happy about that, to be honest. I've already been transformed.
I wanted to give your wings wings.
Like,
I am
Oscar's got functionality and they're not even fucking wings.
I got wings.
Just imagine Oscar like Tweety Bird, just kind of like.
I just.
Not
Sorry, I'm
all,
just
not all
thinking.
flesh warping is bad, but at least half of them are bad. That's actually not one of the worst ones that M got.
1, 2, 3, 4. No, 3. I'm gonna stay there because another step would take me ages to make. Actually, I think I am gonna go the other way. So 1, 2, 3. You did this to me. You're getting this forever. I'm gonna try and shoot the one on the left.
It's like we made you human at your age. So you're gonna go for the one that is surrounded by Faniwas and Solgra, or the one still on his own?
No, the one near my friend. I can't see really well if they're my friends, but I'm gonna assume I should probably get glasses. So I shoot with crossbows that ever have.
Was it this one you were going for?
This one.
Ah, cool. Got it.
And I crossbow. I have disadvantage, right?
You have disadvantage on attack rolls, yeah.
Wait, is this a sneak attack? Because it's flanked.
And
yes, yeah, it would be sneak
Technically,
attack.
yes.
But
So it
I
cancels out.
can hit.
Yes, it cancels out.
And isn't the vampire grappling? So would that put it at a disadvantage?
No.
Okay.
It's all cancelled out to a regular dice roll.
D20 plus 9. One was an 11, now D20 plus 9. I'm not 20, but I can't use that. So I'm
Wait.
disadvantage. So I need to use the lowest.
Wait, no, you're
one.
not. You're just regular.
You're just regular.
I'm exhaustion.
Yeah, but you have sneak attack, so it's like
So it
advantage plus
cancels out,
disadvantage
yeah.
cancels out.
Oh shit.
I'm
So
gonna be.
I'm
I'll let you have the nat 20. To be honest,
Okay.
yeah.
Thank you.
I'll let you crit.
Thank you. So, oh my
It seems
goodness, I
comically
haven't-
fair.
that I'm old and shaky and go, oh, I remember the good old days. So I rolled my maximum attack is 11 plus 66, 6 per 6, 36, 36. So that
And
would
remember
be
you
a
have 1d6 fire from me.
40 plus 46 damage plus 47 wait 11 plus 36 is 47, so that is the plus that I need to add.
Yeah.
Did you include the fire damage?
No, not yet, because I'm counting. So R D6 plus 47. Do I need to add the plus 5 for the initial attack roll as well?
Yeah. So let's have a look. So 1d6 plus 5 plus all your other stuff. Yeah.
So plus 5 plus 47 plus 1d6.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
M crits for a huge number. It's just the
I
way
rolled
it
a
is.
1, so that's 53 plus 1d6 of fire damage. It's a 2, so 55.
55 damage.
Jesus Christ.
And
Do
that
not
is-
say that in vain.
That's piercing damage, but it's a
That's one.
magical weapon.
What?
I don't know. I'm old person now.
Oh, yes.
Who's Jesus?
So
It's
minus
the one that we were talking about who went to the church.
5.
I didn't know who he was then, and I don't know who he is now.
All right, so that will That will make him release Solgra, so he's no longer grappling now. He cries out in pain as a bolt strikes him in the back.
Is he still alive?
He's still alive.
Fucking hell.
We're not even finished with one round yet, guys. Like, of course he's still alive.
So that was my action and main action and bonus action, and I think, yeah.
I mean, you still got your bonus action, haven't you? Because you've not fired the other crossbow.
Did I not? Oh, right. Right. Can I fire the other crossbow?
You can.
Oh, with disadvantage.
Which is still gonna even out to regular roll, so just 1d20.
11.
That will not hit, unfortunately. That one shoots past him, sailing through the air, making a whistling noise. He's wizened up. Is that everything you want to do on your turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
I need to rest now.
Caporius, you're up.
Yeah, so I was gonna flavor my spell in a certain way, but given recent events, I'm actually gonna change it up a bit. I'm gonna cast a spell on the same guy, and I'm gonna cast Elder Blast. I can't speak.
It's his side effects from that spell earlier.
Tongue's still a bit numb from feeble mind. Eldritch Blast.
No, I'm gonna cast Elder Blast. And what you see appearing in front of you is just 3 apparitions that look exactly like M in her current state, rapidly walking towards the enemy, and just each of these entities insulting him before striking. M, if you would please.
To insult?
Yes. Give him your best, old person.
Oi, you plunkers! You should have voted for leave. You clearly didn't. That's what I have.
I'll throw now to see if they were bothered by that.
So what's the roll? Oh no, I just hit the Chrome button. Go away.
So the first one is a natural 20. They didn't like that.
That's the Brexit bonus.
That's a Brexit one. Do you want me to roll them all or do damage first?
Well, they're all going to hit the same target, aren't they? So yeah, you can roll for all 3 if you want, and then combine the damage if you want to do it that way.
Okay. A 25 as well.
So a nat.
And another natural 20.
I feel like
What the fuck is going on?
I feel like you wasted that attack, but go on. So that's 2 crits.
I actually have a command for 2 crits, double Eldritch Blasts. I'm not even joking. Double blast, critical hit.
Roll that damage.
53 plus another regular hit. It'll be emotional damage though, because that was quite spicy. Another 8, that's 61 damage.
Holy crap. Twitch, if you would like to take note of the current health meter of that vampire versus that damage.
I bet it was fucking 1.
I mean, if it was 1, it would have died from the first one, and I could have, or I should have, or I would have redirected my spell with the other ones to other.
I mean, it might be giving you a bit too much like battle information, but he had literally 61 HP left.
61.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so let me read this.
That's the power of elderly disappointment.
So as your Eldritch Blast strikes true, the vampire transforms into a cloud of mist.
Are you absolute bastards?
And you watch as the mist sort of rises towards the rafters and begins to shoot away in the direction of the door behind you that's closed as it seeps through the cracks. That does, in fact, take that vampire off the table, though. So, there he goes.
Cool, yeah, that's spicy, and can I do anything else? Let's see. I haven't done battle in so long. I'm just double checking that I'm not missing anything. It should be fine, though.
Wait, Bree, did the vampire walk like next to me at any point, or did it, like go past me?
Looking at the map, it would have gone near you, like 2 spaces, but it would have been over you, sort of in the roof.
Okay, never mind then.
Yeah. And just to be safe and sound, it's literally a cloud of mist.
Okay.
Although, Cactus, you want to roll either a history or religion check for me.
Oh dear. Both of those are quite unfortunate.
Let me know which one you're rolling on.
I rolled history and I got a 4. Not particularly useful. Didn't study much.
Yeah. You saw the cloud of mist, but you don't really understand much about it. Actually, roll an Arcana check for me.
Okay.
This likely won't get you as much information if you practice it. What'd you get?
3.
Yeah, no, you're too bothered about what's going on in front of you to really think too deeply about the cloud of mist. Alright, Kappa, you doing anything else on your turn?
Nope, that's it.
Alright, so with Kappa's turn over, that brings us to Gershaw.
Alright. I can do things. Oh my god. So I'm gonna move here.
Okay.
Actually, here.
Oh.
Does that do anything?
Does what do anything?
Moving there.
Actually, I should have had you. You started closer, like some of the others did. So you should have had to roll against the corruption first.
Okay. What do I need to roll for that?
The corruption is a. Guys, a lot of text for all this. Contamination is a Constitution saving throw, please.
Is this the same as what I had before, or different? Or does that come under it?
This is the same thing that happened to Cactus. That happened to Sharito earlier.
I'm gonna use my inspiration. 17.
Ooh. That is a fail, unfortunately.
Okay.
You are going to take 13 poison damage.
I'm immune to poison.
You're going to take 0 damage then. Look at you.
Cool.
Very nice.
Alright, okay. Let us do this. I'm gonna, use... I'm gonna, summon Arms the Astral Self. Both Count Fieri and the Vampire have to do a Dex 17 saving throw.
Dex 17 saving throw. So Vampire first. Dex passes, and Fieri Dex fails.
Okay, so Fieri's gonna take 2d8 force damage, which I'll roll now. 15 force damage.
15 force damage.
Okay. I'm now going to attack Fieri with Arms the Astral Self. That will not hit, that's a 12. I'm sure that doesn't hit.
That will not hit.
I get another attack, which I will use. Nat 1, which is a 10. So none of those hit, which is fan-fucking-tastic. That is.
That
is that. Yep, that is everything I can do.
Okay. Let me just check something here. Should have checked it while you were doing your turn, but I didn't.
What do I need to check?
Oh no, I'm just double checking something before doing the next bit. Okay, so right, using another legendary action, the Sibrix is going to squirt bile at Fanny Boss. Fanny Boss, can you make a Dex saving throw for me, please?
Does bile count as acid?
It does count as acid.
Are you wearing one of the protective cloaks?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
He's not wearing one of the protective cloaks.
Should be.
You were wearing one when we went in the ponies.
Yeah, I never took it off.
It is not currently in your inventory.
I never really like put it on. I just kind of wait. What?
Yeah, if you didn't put it in your inventory, it doesn't really exist. Caporius has one. Solgra has
Wait,
one.
I have one?
Has one.
I have one.
And Gesha has one. Yeah. Oscar does
Oh, I
not
guess
have
I do.
one.
Do I not have one?
Nope. Em does not have one, and Fanny Boss does not have one. So
That's
the
really
four
not
the
in
four
the
cloaks that were
inventory.
given to you, that
Yeah,
makes
just-
sense. 3 of you do not have them. Did Fanny Boss,
Wait.
did you give yours to Caporius at one point?
I already
Caporius
had a
has one
cloak.
in the chest.
No.
Yeah, I had a cloak prior to the poison cloaks. This is a different cloak.
I never wrote it down, but I think I just assumed it was there.
I remember being given
Yes.
one.
So we have 5 cloaks total, but only 4 of the 5 are poison or acid resistant.
And mine
Everything
isn't.
else
Who never
is-
had one?
Is this because Russell hasn't written it in his character sheet?
I just have
Yep.
it, and that's it.
God damn it. Well, that would have been useful to know before wasting one of my legendary actions. In that case, sure. I guess nothing. If you're immune to poison to acid damage, then yeah, you will take no damage.
Cool.
And that just highlights who I need to attack next time. Count Fieri is not happy that his spicy gravy had no effect.
I don't like that.
No. No.
The whole
Ryan,
mass
you're
of
someone who eats
flesh
that.
making up Fieri undulates angrily.
Oh, I don't like that.
Spicy.
Stop undulating.
And that
Please.
makes it Vampire 2. So Vampire 2. He's right next to Gershaw. I think he's gonna get up in Gershaw's grill. That makes sense. Right.
Nani?
He steps forward towards the half man, half chicken, and attempts to attack with his claws. And
20 AC.
fuck, goddamn. What is it normally?
19.
See, he would have got you normally. Goddamn.
Praise the man, chicken! Yes! I think we should stay like this.
He's gonna go for it again. What are we gonna get? Another 19! God damn it!
Can I just flavor that with and then be like, I'm now fucking useful.
It's like that dodging in a martial
Believe
arts
it.
movie where you like just leaning back out of the way each way as he goes.
Oh yeah.
Just miss me.
Nobody puts chicken nugget in a corner.
I just tap him on the
Chicken
shoulder.
nugget.
Like, it happens to everybody, you know. It's fine, buddy.
Tap, tap.
Yeah, just little.
Oh, I forgot these are legendary actions. Okay, so that means it's now Fanny Boss's turn. And since we're in the second round now, and you are starting pretty damn close to Fieri, yes you are, could you roll for me a Constitution saving throw, please?
Constitution. Yikes. Can I use my inspiration or not?
Sure.
Rip. 13.
Alright, that is a fail, so you are going to take 20 poison damage.
Lovely.
But it is your turn.
Cool. Hold on, I'm edit the damage. Right, let's see. I'm gonna hit shimmy. Right there. And a wackaroonie.
Alright, roll to hit.
Oof. It's a 12.
12 will not hit.
Alright, second attack. 18.
18 will hit.
For damage, that's 12 plus 5. 17.
17 damage. Yep, you make a nasty cut with that second hit.
Nice. And a third attack. 26.
Will hit.
11. Plus 5.
So another 16. You are taking a nice chunk out of them when you when you get in there and actually hit. So you've made good contact with this vampire now as well, and it looks like you've done a relatively similar amount of damage to the first one. You can tell that he's hurting from that a little bit though.
Would that be? Wouldn't he be able to get advantage on those attacks because it's a flank and he's focused on me?
Sure, but you're gonna have to remind someone of that prior to to the attacks.
Okay. Sorry, yeah.
Unfortunately, what's done is done. Is there anything else you want to do on your turn, Russell?
Was that with your fire source?
It was.
Yeah.
Did you do the extra damage for the elemental thing that Cactus has?
I haven't casted it. I saved you last round, so there's nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, forgot about that. Never mind.
Yeah, as far as I'm aware, there's nothing in effect that would change fire
Thank
damage.
you, Mr. Birdman. Thank you.
Yeah, he saved your brain.
He collected the soup.
So if that's Finding Boss over, that means it's Solgra's turn.
Oh, Briggy, you may have to turn me down a bit on your side.
Sorry, what?
The chat is complaining I'm too loud. In a chat.
Well, that's great. I'm trying to figure out what level to put you on, and you're just whispering loudly into
Sorry.
Singer, innit?
I thought you were all professional
Monster.
musicians.
Apologies.
Apology.
Right, sorry, Solgra's turn. First of all, you will need to make the same roll everyone else is making.
Fair enough.
Constitution, please.
Okay. I do have advantage on saving throws.
Go for it.
Just thought I'd let you know. Oh no. No, I don't. I have advantage on dex saving throws, but I do have a +1 on saves. So.
All right.
I know what I'm doing. $19.
Not gonna be enough, unfortunately. You're gonna take 15 poison damage. But it is your turn, so go ahead.
Yep. I'm gonna scooch over here.
Yep.
And you have advantage because he's flanked.
Rightio.
Well done.
Make my first attack. $16.
16 on the vampire. Yes, that will hit.
Cool. $12 damage. And I'm gonna hit him again. Natural 20.
Yes.
So what was the first damage? Was it 16?
No, the first damage was 12.
12, sorry. Thank you. Yep. And what is crit damage?
53.
Oh.
Spicy.
Big damage. That hurt.
Cool. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to do a frenzy attack.
All right.
See if I can get the crit. No, it's 20, but not natural.
20 will hit.
Yeah, but I'm just saying it's not a 20, so I can't.
I get to crit again.
No. 16 damage.
16 damage. Alright. He's still standing.
Pretty much all I can do right now, so yeah.
Alrighty. Okay. So, before Oscar gets a chance to make a turn, our vampire friend here is gonna leg it right over here. And as his legendary action, he does not invoke attacks of opportunity.
Bruh.
Okay.
Is that his legendary action?
Yeah, so
Bit of a weak legendary action, if I'm honest.
legendary actions, most creatures that have legendary actions get 3 legendary actions per round. So as soon as it gets right round to their turn, it refreshes. But they can only use once. They can use one action in between other players' turns, or other creatures' turns. That's how legendary action works. So he's used that one to leg it. So he can't do anything else legendary until after Oscar's turn at the soonest.
Fair.
So it's Oscar's turn. Oscar, you will need to roll for me that D20, the D20 for the Constitution saving throw.
Oh, big okay. 19?
Not enough, unfortunately.
Fuck's sake!
And you are going to take 18 poison damage.
Oh, I love that. Okay, hang on. Let me just do an add of that.
The aura of contamination from this disgusting, undulating mass of flesh. Just
Stop saying
powerful.
undulating.
Stop undulating!
I'll stop saying it when you become immune. The only one allowed to not have to heal undulating right now is Shareed. Shareed is immune.
Well, you know what I'm gonna do?
So Gersho, yeah. The birdmen are the only men available that aren't having to hear the word undulating. Everyone else has to undulate.
Men used to worms. We eat undulations for breakfast. But
if anything, Fieri's looking quite appetizing to Shareed and Gersho right now.
Strangely.
I've had worse.
I'm not used to it yet, so I'm just kind of having this like weird like.
You're getting like some weird ancestral memories just like surfacing up.
Oh, it's disgusting, but it makes its own gravy.
I mean, after snack margarine, I mean, like.
You've had a weird diet the last couple of days in game.
Oh God!
And
Can
that
I?
tasted
Can I?
yellow, and now this guy looks tasty.
Like, giant block of snack margarine.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Sorry, A. What are you going to do on your turn?
Can I cast Phantasmal Killer? So I'd like to cast it on the big boy.
Indeed.
And he has to make a Wisdom 15 saving throw.
Wisdom 15 saving throw. Saving throw is Wisdom. He makes it.
Fuck's sake! Okay, that's fine. That's fine. On a successful save, the spell ends. Great. This is going great. This is going amazingly.
The Hell's own bacteria is apparently quite wise.
I hate it. I hate it. Okay. That's fine. Fine.
What should I do on your turn?
Yes. I would like to give the bardic to... Hang on. Let me just check. I would like to give that to... I would like to give it to... Sharid? Yes. I'll give Sharid a bardic.
How are you going to inspire Sharid?
How am I going to inspire Sharid? Oh my goodness. I'm just gonna shout over at him. And I'm gonna just wiggle my ears and be like...
Bird up.
That is quite inspiring, yeah.
I think so. Yeah, that's basically me.
Okay, and that means it's Count Fieri's turn.
Ooh, hold on to your bits.
Oh?
Your armpits, what did you say?
Your bits, as in biscuit. I don't know. I was making a comment. Go on, Briggy. Sorry.
Sorry, I thought you had some way of interrupting there. But no, it appears that it is Count Fieri's turn. His legendary actions become refreshed. And he's going to make another attempt to warp some flesh. And so he will target Fanibos, Solgra, and can he get Caporius? What's the range on warp flesh? Oh yeah, he can get Caporius too. So Caporius,
Bro!
and Solgra. Could you?
No.
Could you
Oh,
make a
yes.
Constitution saving throw, please?
Oh, join the old gang.
I kind of want wings as well, though. That'd be very on brand.
No.
There's a lot of things on this
want
table.
to be-
It's
I was
like
gonna say
wild
it's a
magic
1 in
table.
100 chance.
Constitution,
Fuck. 13.
20.
22.
Oh, that makes me so sad. Alright, so...
You're the one who did it!
No, in the both... so we've got a 20 and 22.
Yes.
Yeah, so that makes both Caporius and Fanibos immune forever from ever being fleshed
Oh.
by Count Fieri.
Join the
gang. That kinda makes me sad as well.
Reroll it, so it's lower.
I kind of want to do it for the memes. Will I take more damage if I roll it lower?
Wait, can I use my inspiration?
You don't take damage if you roll it lower, you'll just deal with the effects of...
I kind of want to do it just for the memes. I'm very tempted right now. I can't. Oh.
Can we
Yeah.
swap?
Can I use my inspiration?
I don't want yours though. I want my own. I'm gonna use
I'm
inspiration
offering
as well.
it for free.
Well, that would... I
I'm
got one
so
more.
offended
14.
right now. You're being such a Regina.
Capo.
Whatever. Fuck it.
I mean,
What's wrong with you?
are you sure you want to
You wanna
like
swap
go
with
into
me?
that table?
Yeah, do you want to swap with
I
Shree?
thought it would be spicy me.
Alright, so let me just roll on the table as just for fun for Capo to see what he would have won. Here's what you could have won.
Crippling the pressure.
You would have got the exact same thing that A got. you would have got earwings.
Right.
Oh no.
No
This is
fucking
the saddest
way.
day. This is actually the saddest day. That's twice now I've become crippling depressed within the last hour and a half.
Unfortunately, Solgra did not make the save, so is not immune. So Solgra is now poisoned, taking disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks, and you have gained one more level of exhaustion on top of the one that you actually you don't get exhaustion until after rage, do you? So it's not during rage. So you just have one level of exhaustion. And let me roll on the table. What have we got? Oh, this is kind of boring for you, but here you go, Solgra. So. Flesh warping. The colour of the target's hair, eyes, and skin become, and I've got a choice of 4, so I guess I will choose. So your hair, eyes, and skin. I'm gonna pick one each actually. So your hair becomes blue, your eyes are now red, and your skin is now yellow.
What's primary colors?
No, swap that actually. Blue skin, red eyes, yellow hair.
Yellow hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Like a
Boris
sort of
Johnson yellow
Smurf.
though.
Yeah. Almost
Like
like,
really
a kiss,
yellow.
like a chiss from Star Wars. So,
I'm a
this-
fucking dark elf.
I don't know Smurf.
Yeah.
From
Oh
Oblivion.
yeah, who fits
Perfect.
that?
So, who has not been hit now by the flesh warping? Is everyone? No, it's
I'm
just
all
Shree, isn't
good.
it?
I'm fucking immune.
I'm so mad. I can't believe this happened. Like, I'm actually distraught. I spent an inspiration to roll worse and I got a natural 20.
Can't
Oh,
believe
poor
rolled-
you.
Rolled 2 20s, man.
I wanted memes!
You could have had ears as well.
Why am I the only one who's getting like a very bad thing from this?
Oh, we'll see. It's gonna be Shari's turn very soon.
I've taken the courtesy of making a picture of Shlee. I'll put it in the D&D news.
Incredible.
See, and was like, why am I
You
the only one
cactus.
why am I the only one getting bad things? You're not.
I've got
Yeah, I hope you weren't too
fucking
far
fatal
along with that
bone
fan
disease.
art. Like,
I'm
Yeah.
vulnerable to bludgeoning, piercing, and so forever.
But at least you're not
Until we fix
Smurfette.
it.
also, and you never. You always hide away in the battles anyway. Like, it'll be virtually no difference.
True.
I also can't walk fast.
That's a problem.
And before
Yeah.
Count Fieri's turn ends, it doesn't get multi-attack with warp creature, so it can't do anything else. So what it's going to do is stay exactly where it is. Fieri's quite happy, floating and undulating in the air in front of all of you. And that's going to make it Sharid's turn.
Okay.
Sharid, you don't have to roll
I'm,
anything because you're immune to the contamination.
I think I'm gonna skip the Elemental Bane for now because there's a spicy one instead. So I'm gonna cast a Maelstrom right in the center of them. It's a 30 feet radius. I need to make a good berry token.
Okay.
Oh shit, I'm breathing.
Are you? Why?
Me, I was trying to move the thing, but I wasn't on the cursor, I was on the writing.
No, no.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
why we've got these two purple lines that don't exist anymore.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah, no, I mean, as in, like, I thought the cactus was casting the Maelstrom like next to all of us as well, and I was just there like,
Well, I'm just drawing the ranger right now because I actually kind of am drawing it right next to you, but let me save you from it really quickly.
yeah.
Can you see the radius there?
Yeah, have you got the range for that?
Yeah, it's 30 feet.
I mean, for you to cast it, is that within your
Oh.
casting range?
It's 120 feet to cast it, so. It's
Alright,
120.
cool.
Okay, so what this is gonna do is Until the spell ends, the area is difficult terrain. Any creature that starts its turn there must succeed on the strength saving throw or take 66 and be pulled 10 feet to the center of it.
Alright.
Yeah, and that's all I'm gonna do.
That's your entire turn?
Actually, no, one last thing. I'm gonna use my bonus action to yeet a bunch of spores. I'm just gonna toss a handful of berries out. Let me just walk up first. Yeah, and I'm gonna throw some spores right over here. I'll use this other token. And basically, 10-foot cube, any creature that starts their turn there will take necrotic damage.
Alright. So, before we move on to the
10-foot
next
cube.
turn, which is the other vampire, Count Fieri is going to use his legendary action to warp Sharid. So, Sharid, can you roll a Constitution saving throw for me, please?
15.
That fails, which means you are now poisoned, so you have a disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks, and you take 1 level of exhaustion.
Okay.
And... oh, wow. So as...
And me, fam.
As the effect of flesh warping grips you, your skin becomes scabby and very nasty.
Oh, join us!
It grants you a +1 bonus to your AC,
Okay.
but it reduces your charisma by 2.
Oh, that's fine.
As you are now covered from head to toe, any patch of skin under your feathers is just nasty gnarled scabs.
Do my feathers cover that up?
Not enough to get rid of that -2 charisma debuff.
Yeah, I was just wondering.
They'll be poking through nastily, like it's gonna look disgusting.
Nice.
But I mean, they're thick enough and nasty enough that they give you a +1 AC bonus.
Right. How do I add that?
I think you can just click into your AC and edit it. Yeah, with customize. So you're now at 20 AC. So that's not a bad trade-off. Charisma's gone down by 2, so
Highly unfortunate.
welcome to that -1 charisma. And you've now all been affected by by the warping of the flesh.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even have to. I did that before. It was cool, you know. Just like.
I'm so sad. So sad that I didn't give you another pair of wings on your wings. Although,
You know what?
I just for the hell of it, I rolled another one just to see what you would have got, Charles. And
Yeah.
it was the target's eyes become beacons, filling a 15-foot cone with dim light whenever they are open. So you would have headlight eyes.
Yes.
Which
Okay.
could have been quite cool, to be fair, but you'd never have to complain about not having dark vision ever again.
I mean, I've got. No, I have dark vision now anyway because of the becoming. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
So I'm all good.
You would have had darker vision. All right. That brings us to the vampire, and he is going to.
Wait, is it the left vampire?
Right vampire.
Okay, never mind.
So he is gonna move over here, out of the range. What was this saving throw they gotta make?
Strength.
Strength. What was
So,
the DC?
they make it right when they start their turn, basically. So,
What was the DC on that?
DC 17.
DC 17, and that's a pass.
Okay.
Does he still take any damage on a pass?
Let me check the spell. I don't think so.
Alright, and with that, he's gonna do some spell casting. Not a lot of offensive spells on the vampire. Right, so he's gonna cast Gust of Wind, which I'm gonna have to draw this out on the map. So 60 foot long, 10 feet wide from south. So that's going to be to this square here. So it's going to be so this gust of wind is pushing away from our vampire spellcaster here. So that away. And for those of you not familiar with gust of wind, a line of strong wind, 60 feet long and 10 feet wide, blasts from you in the direction that you choose for the spell's duration. Each creature that starts its turn in the line must succeed on a strength saving throw or be pushed 15 feet away from you in a direction following the line. Any creature in the line must spend 2 feet of movement for every 1 foot it moves when moving closer to you. The gust disperses gas or vapor and it extinguishes candles, torches, and similar unprotected flames in the area. It causes protected flames, such as those of lanterns, to dance wildly and has a 50% chance to extinguish them. And as a bonus action on each of your turns before the spell ends, you can change the direction of the wind. So I would argue that Fanny Boss's sword is a protected flame, as it's magical. So rolling that 50% chance, it is a fail. So your sword remains lit. You don't need to bonus action it back to being lit again. This time, at least.
Stay lit.
Stay lit. And with that, he's going to stay exactly where he is. And the vampire number 2 is going to use one of his legendary actions. That being, once again, to move. And he is going to move out of this. And technically negating the on the start of his turn rule, because his turn is not now. That's all he's going to do for his legendary action. Which means that it's now M's turn.
Yes. Yes.
You are within the range of contamination, so can you roll a Constitution saving throw for me, please?
Isn't the yellow square?
No, that's Sharid's thing. The yellow square is not none of that's contamination. Contamination is 120 feet from Count Fieri.
Okay.
Of which this entire room doesn't go further than 120 feet in any direction, so this entire room is contaminated.
16.
And that will not be enough to deal with contamination, so you will take 12 poison damage.
Okay.
Also, you will need to make another Constitution saving throw for me.
Okay. Remember when you said I'd be one of the safe ones tonight?
I always say Constitution would be high enough.
Nat 1, I'm gonna re-roll that.
Spending a inspiration.
Oof.
What was the second one?
8.
Alright, which means that so on a failed save, you suffer another level of exhaustion. So it's level 2 exhaustion.
I'm on 3.
You're on 3 exhaustion.
Wait, don't you die after 2 more?
Yeah, level 6 exhaustion is death.
So
Nice.
3 more.
How is that different from 0 HP dying or negative?
No, because
Is
that would be
that-
unconscious. At level 6 exhaustion, you die.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Wait,
Not only that, you will die and you'll transform into an abyssal wretch,
Wait, what? now?
yay.
which will be under the control of Count Fieri.
Well,
Oh, that's annoying.
How
like
do
a
I...
zombo.
Can I cure this? Wait, a
Yeah.
long rest?
Have a nap.
This will end pretty much. Actually, when does it end? So for each of its turns, I guess out of combat it would stop like amassing. The other way to finish it is to 3 successful saves against the poison, end it, and ending the poison removes any levels of exhaustion caused by it. So if you can get
Okay, so I would have to do
three
3
saves in a row, yeah. Well, not in a row, like just 3
Okay.
saves before you die, then
Yeah.
it'll be over and you'll not be exhausted at all anymore.
Wait, did the 16 pass?
No.
Also,
Who's
I
currently
had this at...
dealing with Warp Creature right now? It's A, Solgra, and that's it. Was Shreed hit by it?
Yeah, I got affected by the warp
Oh yeah,
flesh,
yeah.
right?
So the 4 of you. So just so you know, in future, like at the start of each of your turns, it will be a DC 20 Constitution saving throw. Everything.
another one?
No, rolling below 20 is another level of exhaustion. 6 levels of exhaustion, you die. Rolling above a 20 is a save. 3 saves, and it all goes away forever.
Oh, even the special
Not
meat effects?
not the warping. The flesh warping is permanent.
Okay, cool.
Just the exhaustion and the poison go away with 3 past saves. Just to keep you guys.
Is there a way to track
in the loop.
exhaustion in 5e?
I'm not sure. I've never. I think there might be a little checkbox to follow somewhere.
I'll just write it down.
Yeah, good point. I thought there was somewhere to track it. But I don't see it. Anyway, Emmett, it is your turn.
So I'm giving instruction on what to do with my dead body.
Oh, I got lots. Don't worry.
Oh no, please don't give me to him. Please, 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 no!
I mean, to be fair, like, if you do die, then you become an abyssal wretch, and your dead body doesn't get a chance to be risen by anybody.
Oh.
Yeah.
Or saved for resurrection.
Snad.
Why is this guy still messaging me? Sorry. I attack. I attack. Which one? I don't know. I was too busy reading the levels of exhaustion, and I'm so tired. I'm gonna move back, and I can move back like 4 squares now. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And I shoot at you. Can you see that? This one, I'm clicking on the right one, vampire.
Yep.
I believe I now have a lot of disadvantage on attack rolls and say. Oh, so I also have disadvantage on saving throws now.
Ah.
Oof.
Oof.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Nice. With disadvantage, RD20 plus 9. What is the thing to do it in just one line?
DIS, I believe.
DIS.
Oh, one of those was a crit as well. 28's gonna hit, yeah. 28 hits.
Oh, well, at least. He's not engaged with anyone, is he? So no sneak attack, but at least I try.
Oh man, that crit would have been tasty.
10.
10 damage.
And then with the not a lot of strength that I have left, I try to raise the other one. And I fucked up? That was only one. Oh, I put a sharp hit there, hold up.
Enough to fall.
21.
Alright, that's gonna hit.
Okay. I still have something in this old body of mine just before I die. A 9.
And minus 9 HP. So despite the wind, you aim just right, sending the bolts sailing and striking the vampire in the shoulder.
Ha 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 ha.
Okay, and is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
Can I take a short rest or something? No,
unfortunately not in the middle of combat.
Is there anything that I can do to help with this exhaustion and the saving throws and something? No.
Not really. If anyone can support in order to that has any spells that might help with that. Or the source of it would be, something worth focusing on.
Really?
Yeah.
Is Gust of Wind a concentration-based spell?
It is. Which means
So
that
shouldn't that...
of its DC is damage halved, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
Or isn't it... I thought it was just like a flat
damage
10.
after a flat 10.
Yeah, so it's flat 10 or damage halved, isn't it? Okay,
Yeah.
so testing his... Let's do that roll for 2 separate attacks. And so 2 10s essentially. We've got a pass and a pass.
Okay.
But thank you for pointing it out. Yes, you are correct. One of them was like literally just a pass, like he rolled a 10. So
Okay.
it is possible to disrupt that. See, this is where I'm worrying that I've made it too hard. I'm like, little bit of D&D granola. Like, you can stop that.
I like how granola is now a main term.
Yeah.
A mainline term for just cheese. Hints.
So that makes it Caporius' turn.
Okay, I will smite the ever-living shit out of Guy Fury. With a... where are you? A guiding bolt of spicy.
Glorious. Do you require granola? It's a healthy snack.
I feel like I require granola, yes. Does that not...
You should probably attack the big one. That's what I do.
Oh, I was... Yes, I was attacking... Wait, the great one. I am attacking Guy Fury, am I not? Yeah.
I mean, that was just general advice from Bahamut.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's very much what I intended to do.
That's right up with don't get hit. It's great.
Yep.
Yeah, God guides me. It's
Also,
what me.
don't get hit.
You wanna help, maybe?
I feel like you've got this.
Oh, for fuck's.
Right? Yeah, you got this.
Always ever helpful.
Anyway, I'll let you go. Let's get back to whatever you were up to. Take care. Bye, Caporius.
Yeah, I'm gonna do. There's too much going on. 25 to hit on the big guy.
I believe that is a hit.
Yeah.
Fucking better be.
Okay, so that's gonna be. Oh, I fucking lost it again. So, not used to battle anymore, it's not even funny. Guiding Bolt. Guiding Bolt, here it is. That's gonna be 32 radiant damage.
32.
An advantage on the next attack against them.
32 radiant damage. Sorry, I'm just gonna Google this because it never really show it on the sheets very well as to whether or not Sycorax has got a weakness or vulnerability to radiant.
Probably does, but
I mean, being a demonic, like,
yeah,
bastard and all that.
if it doesn't, I'll be fucking worried.
I've got resistances, immunities, condition immunities. I have no damage vulnerabilities for the Sycorax. Alright, from a blogspot post, there is something saying it is vulnerable to radiant damage. Let me double check. Oh, it's a Geek and Sundry PDF. What do they say? Sycorax. Control F. Boom. I'm gonna roll with it. I'm gonna house rule that. It makes the most sense for something that is like a pustule of decay from hell itself. Should probably have vulnerability to radiant damage, so I'm gonna go with that.
Others.
Settle that motherfucker.
It just makes sense. Like, I don't feel like that's cheating or making it easier or anything. That's just.
I agree. You don't need to. You don't need to convince us.
If it doesn't exist in canon, then Wizards have messed it up because it just should. In the same way that Dragonborn should have tails. So that's gonna be 64 radiant damage. Bang! You hit this sucker squaw as he undulates with the guiding bolt, and you see huge chunks of flesh just tear away from the central nodule of the Sycorax. Goo and pus and various other liquids of unknown sources spew forth, and it shakes and undulates in the air, angry, and gargles. But still, it remains floating, and it's very, very pissed with Caporius.
It's also mildly glittering till the next turn.
After all the nasty gib happens and all the disgusting parts, it just glitters for a moment. Yeah, has like anime blush.
Yes, that's my contribution.
Fucking ooh
Oh, sorry. In that case.
Why? Fucking why?
It's meant to
Never will hear that. Okay. I mean, that was a spicy start. As a bonus action, give me 1 second. That's gonna be everything for me then.
All right.
Yeah.
And if you had a bonus waiting. Fair enough. That means that it is Gershaw's turn. Gershal, you
I was
do not
considering it.
have, any of the other problems. You're immune to the poison. You did not get warped. You will, however, have to deal with the Gust of Wind.
Which is a
Strength saving throw, please.
which I can use because I've got Arms the Astral Self out. I can use Wisdom in place of Strength. But as it's a saving throw, it doesn't matter because that's +6. No.
Alright. So, give me a roll.
24.
You pass. You're fine, so you are not pushed.
Okay,
You're
cool.
doing really well. But you will have to spend
I-
your like double movement for moving towards that vampire.
Oh yeah, no, I'm planning on staying exactly where I am.
Alright.
And I'm gonna hit Uwu Pussbag. Give me your motherfucking snack margarine.
Oh, advantage because of Guiding Blast.
Yep. 20.
20 will hit.
Cool, and I'm gonna spend a key point. And it has to do a Con 17 saving throw whilst I roll the damage.
Is this for stunning strike?
Yep.
Con 17.
I also do 12 force damage with that first strike.
Alright, he passes the saving throw.
Okay. I hit again.
Not because he rolled highly, but because he has legendary resistance, and so he can just choose to succeed instead.
Is that only once?
It might be.
Okay.
It might be more than once.
21 for the second hit. And
So,
again,
sorry, what was
I
the
make
first
it 12 damage.
hit? So first was 12. Second was
21 for the second hit in terms of attack roll. So I'm going to spend another key point
Yep.
to make it do another Con 17 save throw.
Alright, so Con 17, yeah.
Yep.
And he passes that one naturally.
Cool. That does 6 force damage, and I spend another key point to do Flurry of Blows to give me another 2 strikes.
Alright.
17.
17 does not hit.
And then my last strike. 16 doesn't hit.
No. You did succeed in those first 2 strikes of knocking off a few more balls of flesh. Masses of shuddering, undulating flesh fall to the ground, squelching.
Please add one more adjective every single time.
I'm trying. Trying to really make this thing disgusting. It is Count
Looking at
Fieri,
the chunks with the kind of like a weird like duality of the mind of like, but
That's me every Friday night. Is that the end of your turn?
Undulate
Sorry,
has
I was
become,
waiting
like,
for more
my
strikes.
least
Have you
favourite
run out
trick.
of strikes now?
yeah, I've used all 4 of my strikes.
Okay, I didn't know if you got more order in you.
No, that is as much aura as I can do.
Alrighty then, so the Count is going to use his legendary action now to wait, what is he gonna do? His spells aren't very good. I've already used the good ones.
Oh, sad.
Yeah.
No more brain soup.
Oh, he can cast Feeble Mind at Gershaw.
Oh, never mind.
So, Gershaw, you're going to take 19 psychic damage. And could you make an intelligence saving throw for me, please?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay. Well, that's
Oh,
the first
no.
damage I've taken this whole battle.
It's not the damage that's concerning.
Yeah. I mean, you can attack though with that. You can't make spells.
That's true.
You're also really fucking stupid.
And
Oh no.
Oh.
Please tell me you have inspiration.
No.
I
You
don't
want
think inspiration would
inspiration?
help.
So
I imagine
you're-
it's like a DC.
Yeah.
It's a DC 20. So, your intelligence becomes 1, your charisma becomes 1. You cannot cast spells, activate magic items, understand language, or communicate in any intelligible way. You can, however...
Oh, there's a Twitch berry in chat.
Follow... Oh, there's a
Twitch
berry in chat.
berry!
Oh!
The clutch!
Oh, for Gersha. Oh my.
Oh, Twitch berry. So you get to... Alright, in that case, you can choose to load the die, Gershaw. I hadn't finished applying the effect. I hadn't finished reading it, so I'm going to say you can use your Twitch berry that Mark just gifted you to choose whatever you want to roll on that die in response to the skill check.
Roll 20.
You pass, and you are not messed with by Feeble Mind.
Huh.
You take the damage regardless on Feeble Mind. It was the effect.
That is for Mark.
Man, that Twitch berry coming in clutch.
Fucking hell.
Mark, you
Alright.
absolute fucking legend.
It is
Poor Briggy's encounter.
What? I'll get you one day, Gershaw. Twitch can't save you forever. If
I mean, I can tidal wave.
If anyone's looking over at Vampire 2 as he begins his turn, you notice that some of the cuts and scrapes that he had acquired have begun to heal rapidly. And he is going to transform. I think that's what he's going to do. Where's the list? Yeah, we'll go with that. Right, so the Vampirino transforms into a cloud of mist.
Did he die?
He did not die.
Yes.
He just chose to transform
Gotcha.
into mist.
It's a little bitch.
And-
Wait, is he doing that in his own Gust of Wind?
No, this is top left vampire.
Oh. Okay, that was like...
And he's going to move over here. And that is where he will end his turn. And he's just floating there as mist. And that means that it is Fanny Boss's turn. Fanny Boss, you will need to roll a strength check for me, please, for the Gust of Wind.
Okay. $22.
You are barely affected by the wind. Maybe it's the low center of gravity, or just the strong legs, but you're like, nah, don't care. It's just a breeze.
Okay, right, well... I'll need to move, I think. Yeah, so I'm a shimmy.
Remember, moving towards vampire. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Sorry, I thought you were moving the other way. So moving towards vampire takes the full movement, but that's fine.
I very briefly yell out that there is a raging whirlpool in that direction. If it wasn't obvious on the screen.
Oh, you also need to roll a Constitution save
No.
as well because of the contamination.
Right.
You're safe from the flesh warping effects, but not from the contamination.
Constitution.
So confused. There's so many effects.
Yeah,
I
I
get my
stacked this
brain off
with effects.
I just know I'm dying. I don't care about the rest.
Hold on.
It's a DC 20 con for contamination.
Let me do that. Oh, there's no Control Z button. Oh, my
That's
God.
8.
Okay, so you are going to take some poison damage. And you are going to take 15 poison damage.
Okay.
I mean, really, the Cyberx is very passive as
Oh,
far
wait,
as its
I think
abilities
I've
go.
got advantage against poison.
Ah.
I can roll again.
Sorry, is it resistance against poison, or is it advantage against the
It's
throw?
advantage.
Alright, so go ahead and roll it again then, and see if you can get it.
16.
Unfortunately, that 15 damage still stands.
Alright.
But now you can go ahead with your turn.
Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna smack.
Alright.
Yeah. 15. Yeah.
15 will not hit, unfortunately.
Try one more time. Fuck's sake.
What did you get? Oh, no,
Same.
that's not gonna hit.
27.
That will hit.
Okay. 10. And 5 damage, 7.
Alright, so 10 slashing damage. And sorry, what was fire?
It was 7.
7.
Yeah.
Right, you also succeed in lopping off the odd chunk of undulating, shuddering, stinky flesh. It's what's for breakfast.
I don't like it.
Sil?
I do not like it.
Is
I
there
have
what you want to do
become
against it?
No, I'm good.
Alright. And it's Solgar's turn next, but we will take a quick break since we're past the break time. I feel like you guys need to chill for a minute mid-battle. So we're going to have like a 5-minute or so break just to refresh beverages and whatnot. And we'll be back soon for the thrilling conclusion. With the beer up on the screen.
Might have pop over and grab a coffee in my mug.
Just wander across the road.
What happens to my character if I don't come back?
Huh?
Go ahead.
Oh, fucking.
What if you don't come back from the break?
Yeah.
We'll just assume that you fail each of your saving throws.
And I die. Okay.
Well, it depends if the combat ends before the amount of turns passes requiring you to get 6 levels of exhaustion.
I'll come back then.
BRB.
Jeff, thank you. Much appreciated. Hadouken! Yeah, should drop as well. Forgot about that.
Oh yeah.
So how is everybody? we all tense and wound up.
Yeah, I'm feeling mighty spicy. Yeah. Doing alright though. Had the job interviews today, they both went well, so that's good.
That's good. Maybe it'll continue to be your day and you'll get last hit.
Yes.
When's the next Guardsman session? That's a good question, Jeff. I don't know when the next Guardsman session is. I need to chat with Cassie, because I believe it is Cassie whom we are waiting for on the scheduling front on that one. But we'll get it sorted out. Also, might throw it in here in the break. Plan is in maybe a month or two, as I set it all up and plan things out. Saturday night streams, possibly doing other systems, other game systems. So, Numenera, Alien, RuneQuest maybe, because I've never done that one. Vampire the Masquerade. Hit up a few of those and do like one-shots on a Saturday night, so people could try different things. 4 Sherlock Holmes and 1 is a vampire. That is what I want to play as well. And probably more Lasers and Feelings as well. So I might do a few of those smaller one-off games.
Lasers and Feelings descended into such chaos the last time.
I mean, it's meant to. That's just Lasers and Feelings. I've also seen on Reddit someone has posted up. There's a modified version of Lasers and Feelings called Tactical Waifu, which I'm pretty sure is literally the exact same game. It's the exact same character sheet with just new text on it that doesn't change the game. But I love that it's that modifiable. I have to wonder how many versions of Lasers and Feelings exist in different settings that we can mess with. So I might have to do a Lasers and Feelings-esque one-shot using that particular system for the rise of Birik.
Birik!
Because I really enjoy writing it.
We should definitely do that.
So I think Lasers and Feelings character sheet style, but with Birik. Might do that on a Saturday night as well. Pab, thank you for the cheers, dude. Appreciate it.
Will it be like, you know, creativity and spending your kidney as the two options?
I think it's going to be a party of resistance fighters trying to fight back against the mighty Capo and the god Birik as the plastic armies march their way across the globe.
Can I play the evil NPC?
You can. You most certainly can.
Oh, yes. Let's talk about that. Okay, I'm gonna get some quick yogurt. I'll be back in a sec.
Aye. So yeah, outside of the Guardsman campaign that's running off-stream, there'll be some more on-stream games on Saturday night in the future. Just haven't decided what we're going to start with and who's going to be involved in what. I do know that I have both Mart and Cactus down as certain players for the Alien RPG, because we're going to be doing the presumably 3-session long campaign known as Destroyer of Worlds that came with the Alien RPG, so that we can get some like straight up Alien rather than my homebrewed homage to Alien in D&D. But that'll only be 3 sessions, so we're going to stream that and see how it goes. But I think it's a 5-player campaign. So I've got 2 people in already. Just need to collect up 3 more people that want to spend like 3 Saturday nights in a row streaming an Aliens game. That has a panic system built into it, which I think is awesome to play around with. Mart, thanks for the bits, dude. Appreciate it. Appreciate you. I didn't play Dark Alliance. That might be another one to look into. I think what I might do is, in the future, when we start setting this stuff up, is, I guess, open up a channel specifically to subscribers in the Discord and have them recommend specific game systems to run on a Saturday night. So if there's anything that people want us to try out, we can sort of have a bash at running the game. Because I've been considering Mutants and Monsters. Oh no, sorry, Mutants and Masterminds is another one I want to try out at some point, which is a superhero tabletop RPG where you have to like manage your hero and also like their secret identity. And it's very, very comic book centric. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of different game systems, and I figure we should get around to like playing more of them and then hitting up the like the PlayStations on YouTube, so people can sort of see what other games are like. Because everyone here started playing D&D pretty much for the first time in this campaign, and I don't believe any of them have spent really any time in any other system. I think Capo played RuneQuest at one point. But overall, I think there's a whole bunch of cool systems out there that people don't get a chance to try, so we're gonna give that a bash. Ghosts and Goblins and Dark Souls 3. They're just video games, right? There is a Dark Souls tabletop game. I haven't tried it though. I got a friend that kickstarted it. I have to have a look at it, but you need the minis for it. It's more of a miniature game. But I guess if you're on the Discord, get your interest in now if you're interested in actually playing the Alien RPG. Probably gonna be like around Christmas that we start doing this. I mean, those cheers might help. The bribery in Twitch chat goes a long way. Ooh, 6 character. That's not good. If only if only rolled as high in Twitch chat as people have been doing in actual Rolly Boys channel tonight. We had some mad high rolls. Also,
It's crazy. I don't think we've ever rolled this consistently high ever.
yeah, well, you needed it, to be fair.
That's true.
Alien RPG is an alien-based pen and paper? Yes, it is, Jeff. Although we plan to stream it, so anyone that wants to be on it will have to be happy appearing on camera in some fashion. But anyone that does want in, we have Mart and Cactus so far as confirmed players. Which again, I think like 2 months from now is probably when I'm going to start looking to doing that, so probably pre or around Christmas. Which I think people will have a lot more like free time if we can hit like the Christmas holidays and then do a few extra games. Assuming everyone sort of gets lined up Christmas holidays. I hope.
I found some leftover wasabi peanuts. Life is good.
Nice.
Mm.
I can't wait for the debrief on this episode to know whether or not you guys were like, we hated this combat, or this combat was amazing.
I'm hating it.
I'm loving it.
I like it.
I'm kind of really enjoying it if I wasn't on the about to die side of the combat.
I mean, it's tense, but I can tell you that you're not in any immediate danger of dying.
And that's not how I'm seeing this.
No,
I think she means
that's
there's the party. No TPKs, like, just some cakes.
Yeah. Maybe a K. maybe a cheeky K over here.
A small sacrifice for salvation.
Become one with the Gravy Lord.
Hmm.
So, if I hit level 6, right?
Yeah. You die.
What That's it.
Yeah.
Can put no saving throws, anything.
No. That is
Okay.
death.
Okay.
That is new character sheet. Or
Yeah.
beg someone to resurrect you.
That's so crazy, like...
I'm looking
I
at
feel
that
like...
because I saw that. I just went,
I feel like I've spent half my school days on level 6 exhaustion.
Yeah, right?
I'm still here.
That's spicy gravy lord. That's very spicy gravy lord. Just remember, right? This whole Count Fieri questline. This was something that Charles wanted. He asked for this way back, some 34 episodes ago. He thought Flaverton would be hilarious, and like we should do Count Fieri. So this is all his fault. Just remember that.
I should have kept all of his money.
Use the money you did keep as financial recompensation for your emotional trauma.
I kept like 50 out of like 200. That's how much was Gotina worth to you guys.
So sad that Mart used that Twitch barrier. I really wanted Charles to spend 30 days as Gershaw with feeble mind. Part man, part bird, no brain.
Weirdly close to where we started.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so level 6 exhaustion equals RIP. You are right, Pab. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, M is on 3 levels of exhaustion. A is on 1 level of exhaustion.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you pass the saving throw?
No, actually, A, you owe me a saving throw from your turn.
Oh. Fuck. Okay.
Only
okay.
one. Sorry.
Yeah. You're 1 ahead because you got hit with it at the same time as like
Is it
immediately before your turn.
Constitution?
I have no exhaustion. Did I miss anything?
Is it Constitution? Yeah.
Yeah, it's Constitution. You didn't miss anything.
Right.
You got no exhaustion because you didn't get flesh warped.
Right.
This is the price you pay for having your flesh warped. And Solgra is about to do the roll for Ashley's turn.
I still cannot believe I fucking inspiration and natural 20'd out of memes.
I know.
The one time I actually wanted memes.
So, did you roll that? A?
Yeah. 11.
11. Okay, so
11.
you're on. So A's on 2 levels. M's on 3 levels. A's on 2 levels. Solgra and Cacto are on 1 level each right now. Solgra may increase on this turn, and Cacto's on like the lowest because Cacto was hit at the very last with the flesh warping. I feel like Cacto's not as worried about the whole flesh warping thing because he knows what's coming later.
Do I? Oh yeah, that thing, right? No, actually, I'm gonna keep it, dude. What the hell? I'm gonna roleplay this into my character.
Character development. Forced character development.
Dude, it helped me actually write my backstory even more. I gotta just add a little detail to it.
Awesome.
Where are we? Oh yeah, we're in the, I forgot, in the town. No, like, I was just thinking, like, outside this room, but I remember now.
I think we're in like Edis or something.
What?
We're like split among several countries, one being England.
I have returned in.
Hey, Bam!
Oi!
Oh, we're on Twitch, that's the answer. We're on Twitch. Unless you're watching this in the future, in which case we're on YouTube.
Hi,
YouTube!
YouTube!
Hey, YouTube.
No one watches on YouTube, it's just for me to go back and rewatch things, and I forget to do that regularly too. Alright, I think we're all back, so we can return to the game. So, back to the Roll20 screen. We are returned. So quick recap before we go into Solgra's turn. M is currently on 3 levels of exhaustion, 3 more, and M dies. So Oscar is on 2 levels of exhaustion, 4 more levels, Oscar dies. Shareed is on 1 level of exhaustion, so 5 more and he dies. Solgra is on 1 level of exhaustion. Solgra, if you would please roll a Constitution saving throw for me, please, for the start of your turn.
Advantage?
Yeah, your saving throws will be disadvantaged now, aren't they?
Yeah.
You are on 2 levels of exhaustion now.
Just accidentally put 8 in there, it's fine.
8. But that is now the beginning of your turn.
Well, fuck.
Oh, and roll another Constitution saving throw for the contamination. Guess you didn't pass that, did you?
No.
Let's see if you take the yield poison damage.
$15.
You are going to take 16 points of poison damage.
Cool.
Alright, well, it's your turn. You're up. I feel like you guys have barely taken any actual damage, like HP wise. And you didn't take much, have you?
No, I haven't. Like, specifically me, no.
Me neither.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, there's not been a lot of actual physical damage handed out, just lots of status
We're
effects.
just so tired.
Yeah. Like, I think
My speed's-
Solgris might maybe taking like the most, and Solgris already starting at like 104 versus everyone else's like, much lower HP.
My speed has been halved, so
And you only take another half speed if you're walking into the wind. If you walk in parallel with it, it's not going to affect you.
well, I'm gonna make my way towards this vampire.
Okay. He's currently Missed.
Well, fuck.
You better hit him.
Out of character, couldn't you walk like just outside the range of the wind and then walk towards the?
I don't know what you mean, so.
So where you were was there, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So if you move like down one, then if you move this way, you're not in the path of the wind. So you're not taking half movement.
I'm taking half movement because I'm exhausted.
Oh yeah, but you take like half
Or you
movement
could
again.
walk like right over here where that rat is, and I think that's in range of the Sibriax, no? 5 feet? Diagonal?
True. But I can't.
Can you not stop it?
Look, I'm aware that that Briggy's putting like time limits on shit now, so
I wasn't gonna say.
right, what was I
anything.
before? But yeah, I could probably. Where was I there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Literally cannot make it. I'd be there. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Huh? But you're going against the wind, so it doesn't count as half speed.
It counts as half speed because I've got 2 levels of exhaustion. It's nothing to do with the wind speed.
Yeah, and I guess if you were trying to walk into the wind, it would be 0 movement.
Yeah. That's as literally as far as I can go right now.
Wait, you have 4 squares of movement, or?
I usually have 8 squares of movement because I've got 40 feet.
And if you're from here, then can it be 1, 2, 3.
Unless I'm clambering over
4.
you.
Oh, because that's a 5 foot square, so you can walk past me, yeah.
Oh, fine. We'll go with that. Right.
Where are you trying to get to?
Oh,
I was
there.
trying to get there.
From
and
here.
there.
So yeah, that's.
And I was
that's totally
literally going
plausible.
around.
You don't
Yeah,
need to
sure.
go around me. You can go straight through. That's fine.
You can also walk through the maelstrom, it doesn't do anything to you. Unless you start your turn inside of it, and then you get yeeted.
Yeah.
You can happily walk through it.
But because it's 5
We're
foot
going back
square,
up-
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
we're
you're
going
fine.
back to.
Yeah, you're good.
We're going to go to this. Okay.
I think.
So. Should I be able to hit him from there?
What's your reach? 5. Well, yeah.
Cool.
Technically, he takes up 9 squares. It's just this, like a circle, like token. So those 9 squares that he's in, you're on the edge of one. So yeah, you'd be able to mallet him from there. This is why I was confused. I'm like, why don't you just move up 1 square and attack?
Tired man. Cut me some slack. Right, so I've got disadvantage on
Ability checks.
And attack rolls.
and attack
No, that's
rolls.
only from level 3 exhaustion.
No, that's from the poison.
Oh, the poison. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. However, if he's being flanked, does that cancel that out?
I'll allow it.
Cool. Right, discussion over. Time for hitting things. 23.
23 will hit.
14 damage.
14. So minus 14.
20 damage. Well, 20 to hit, should I say.
20 hits.
$14 damage.
14 damage.
Yep, I'm gonna leave it there for now.
Alright. So you raise the Warhammer up, and much like Fanny Boss before you, just absolutely tear into this mass of undulating, rotten flesh. Gib splatters and goes flying across the room. Bodily fluids you'd rather not think about spray and ooze from the flesh, and Count Fieri howls and screams in pain. And that brings us to Oscar, your turn.
Hi. Yes. Give me one moment.
You will need to do 2 Constitution saving throws for me, please. 1 for exhaustion, 1 for poison.
Woohoo! Those are like my favorite thing.
So first one's going to be your walk, which is...
That's a 3.
So you are now on...
And that's a 4.
So you're on 3 levels of exhaustion, and you are going to take 11 poison damage.
Yow. One sec. Let me just do that before I forget. We love to see it. Okay. I would like to walk a little. Move up a little bit. Just a little bit. Not too much. That should be fine. Be back a little. Yeah. Bad idea? What am I do? Hang on a sec.
I don't know. What are you do?
What am I do? I think I am do. Yeah. And I would like to cast Le Fireball.
Ooh, spicy.
Yeah. And what I would like to do with that is so that's a Dex 15 saving throw.
Who you throwing it at?
Oh,
No,
the
where's
big
it going?
boy, please. Mr.
Alright.
Mr. Fiery.
So fireball is a 10-foot radius or 20-foot radius?
20.
20-foot radius. So yeah, you're gonna need to tell me which
Move a little
square it's
closer.
going in.
The closest one.
I would put it like here so that you don't hit everyone
will hit
else.
anything in that 20-foot radius. So depending on where you place the fireball to land will depend on what it's gonna hit.
Oh boy, okay. Okay. What's this yellow rectangle again? This is the wind.
That is the wind, yes.
Like, if you target here, you will hit Fieri.
Okay.
Or if
Can
you
I
target...
can I hit that?
So yeah, right here we'll hit Fieri.
Okay.
Where that rat is.
Am I too far away to do that?
And
or-
it's only Fieri.
It's like
Okay,
120
I will-
feet, like throwing, and it's like 20 feet radius of explosion.
I will target where they say.
Alright.
You know, and yeah, it's a Dex 15, and yeah.
Alright, Dex 15 saving throw, and you'll be very happy to know that the Cybriex rolled a -2.
Wait, has he got a -3 dex and rolled a 1?
He's got a -4 Dex and rolled a 2.
Incredible.
Wow.
Incredible.
What about a hovering pustule of flesh that can only move 20 feet per turn? Makes you think it's very dexterous. Every other stat, Dex, no.
No.
He's wise
Okay.
but slow. All right, so that means that is a failed roll for the Cybriex. So go ahead and roll the equivalent damage.
11d6. 31.
And this is why I love Fireball. 31 damage, yeah?
Yeah.
31 damage. Alright, so, Oscar, hey,
Yeah.
how would you like to do this?
Yes! Well, I shoot a massive fireball. That's pretty awesome. But I say something like, well, I sort of like reply. I channel Gordon Ramsay, and I say, "What are you? An idiot sandwich!" And that's how I finish him.
All right. Just load that sound up. The fireball soars through the room, leaving a trail behind it, and as it finds its target on the ground and explodes, wreathing flames all around it, the Cybriax, known only as Count Fieri, is immolated and turned to ash. As Fieri is immolated and crumbles to the ground with his last death throes, he yells at you.
Oh.
I was never meant to die. I will be back.
Yeah.
And as he smolders to ashes, those of you currently experiencing any levels of exhaustion immediately feel better.
How many levels of better, though?
All the way, 0 exhaustion.
Yay!
Any exhaustion gained through the flesh warping has vanished. Any exhaustion gained from any other method, such as raging, will obviously still remain. But I believe raging only gives you exhaustion after the rage ends.
No, or sleepy.
As you immolate Fieri, the wind abruptly stops as both of the vampires, one already in mist form, begin trying to escape. The vampire on the left moving here as a form of mist, and this vampire moving here in a mist form as well. So that means it is... It's the Cybriax, who's dead, so remove him.
Sorry, I'd like to ready a reaction.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'd like to ready putting words.
That was for the Cybriax. That's fine. You don't need
I'm
to.
an idiot. Yeah.
That's
Ignore
fine.
me.
No, you killed it. That's even better.
I killed it.
Don't worry.
This means it's now Sharid's turn.
I'm gonna hold person on the misty thing beside me.
Alright. What does he have to roll?
Is
Cutting words. I say something like, yeah, that last fucking legendary action was very legendary, was it? You literally just fucking, like, moved or some shit.
It's Wisdom 17 minus whatever the cutting words is.
It's Bardic Inspiration. So it's 1d8.
Okay, so minus 2 to whatever his roll is. And Wisdom 17.
So his final roll is a 1.
I assume it is held down.
It was a natural 1 plus 2 minus 2. Oh wait, oh no, sorry, it's Wisdom. He doesn't get any advantage on that. Yeah, so the mist is currently held in place.
Yeah, let's just stay there for a bit. And I just go walk up to it a little bit. Just kind of like stare at the mist.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, I dismiss my maelstrom as well.
Alright.
Before I yeet Fanny Boss.
As a legendary action at the end of your turn, this vampire moves 1, 2, 3, 4 here. It is now his turn. And he will move 1, 2, 3, 4, and he's gone. The mist escapes through the doors of the room. And as that vampire leaves, you notice outside, in what was previously pitch black, the windows having almost looked like they didn't exist at all. Suddenly you begin to see creeping sunlight, as if a sun is rising outside, and slowly filling the room. As the sun rises, the sunlight makes it this far into the room, so just imagine that's across the entire room, coming from a point back here. That means it is now M's turn.
Can I hit the mist?
You can certainly try.
I'll try and shoot vampire. Yes. $24.
That would hit. And that does no damage to the vampire, but as he is held, he reverts back into his physical form. And he hisses at you, though he is unable to move.
Okay, I try and hit again.
12 will not hit, unfortunately.
Okay. Nothing.
And that brings us to Caporius. And as Caporius, your turn is about to begin, the sunlight encroaches further into the room. Right here.
Oh, it's from up to down. I thought it was from left to right.
No,
Oops,
no,
okay.
it's moving downwards from behind the throne.
Okay.
The large window behind it slowly becoming more visible as the sun rises and casts light into the room. The vampire becoming more and more panicked as he struggles against these magical bonds.
I mean, I'm gonna cast a good old Sacred Flame on this guy. For a Dex 17 saving throw.
Do you think we can interrogate it?
Oh, should we?
Using the sunlight as a threat?
So he fails the saving throw.
I'll let you know in a moment. Sorry, I didn't even think. Can I hold back? Can I do non-lethal damage, or is that only for melee? Or is that not a thing at all? Am I imagining that?
Normally, with some spells, I'll allow it, but Sacred Flame is not something you can really hold back.
Okay.
Sacred Flame is an all or nothing kind of situation.
Can you put the other hand on top of the finger? You're immune to fire, so...
14 damage.
14.
Sacred. Not sacred damage.
Radiant.
Radiance.
Alright.
But it's also sacred.
I suppose so.
I did not mean to drop that down. Minus 14. Okay. And the vampire hisses and struggles and panics. Is there anything else you're doing with your turn?
Oh god, I don't know. It's just been bonky all game.
All bonky, all the time.
I don't even know what to say to him right now. No.
Okay. As your turn
Is it
ends, the
poss-
sunlight fills the room now.
Yikes.
And when does that happen? It happens right when it starts its turn. Cool. So, Gershor, your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna come up to this big boy. And I am going to attempt a grapple with Arms of the Astral Self.
Okay. How do we rule that before
It's paralyzed, so it automatically fails strength and dex throws.
Cool, then it's fucked. I'm grappling it.
Alright, yep, you've got it grappled.
Cool. And then I want to cover it so that my shadow, because it's coming from the back of the room, right?
Yeah.
So I want my shadow to cover it, if that makes sense. So just myself in that way.
Alright, I'll allow it.
So that when the sunlight comes through, it won't immediately kill it. And because I'm using Arm of the Astral Self, I want to hold back every single way it can move, basically, with both my physical arms and my astral arms.
I mean, it was already pretty incapacitated with being
Yeah,
paralyzed.
but just strictly making sure it cannot move, bite me, do any shit.
Okay, and
then I wish to, if possible, question it. Because we're technically at a point now where the only combat is him trying to run away, and now we've got him.
well, you have 6 seconds. That is how long your turn lasts.
Okay,
So you can ask it anything that you could ask in 6 seconds.
Where is your resting place?
Ooh, someone's been reading up on vampires, haven't they? Using the keyword from the book, I see. Why do I think cactus had something to do with that? Alright.
I did nothing.
Like, that's sus, using specific keywords from the vampire stat block. Okay, and that will make it the vampire's turn, which... what does it do for hold for the spell that you've got on it, character? Has it got a way it can roll against it?
It's paralyzed. I don't know. Let me check.
And it's grappled at disadvantage as well.
At the end of each of its turns, can make a Wisdom save. Spell ends on the
end of
target
each of
if
its
it
turn.
succeeds. Yeah.
Alright, so it starts its turn, and it's going to take some radiant damage because there is a lot of sunlight in the room. So, Gershra, you notice the skin and flesh of the vampire start to burn. And it hisses back at you, unable to respond, unable to move. Just constant anger and rage in its eyes. And at the end of its turn, it is going to roll another wisdom save with disadvantage. What does it need to get?
17.
17. So with disadvantage, not going anywhere. How much HP has this thing got left? Alright, we're going to end combat there then. There's no point drawing this out, but I will time it so I'm going to give you guys another real world 5 minutes. In 5 actual real life minutes, starting from the minute I said go, after that, it will perish from direct sunlight and be destroyed. So, might as well change the music back to the tower as well.
We have a countdown clock. Toot, 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 toot.
I've not hit the button yet. I'm going to take us out of the Roll20 view and back into the cameras. So we're out of combat. We have a vampire here. Gonna give you a moment just to think about what you're gonna do. And in 3, 2, 1, 5 minutes starts now.
I walk over and put a bedroll on top of it, blocking it from the sun.
Alright, that little maneuver there. Cancel the timer. We'll add another 3 minutes. You got 8 minutes starting now.
Can we block the windows at all? Are they too large to block?
The windows take a long time to block. They're very tall, ornate glass windows. Stained glass windows. You notice, not that I'm trying to eat your time or anything, but you notice that the stained glass window shows a figure on it, looking regal and well kept, and nothing at all like the Cybriacs you just fought. Maybe denoting that this was never Fieri's tower to begin with.
Would it help to block some of the windows if we need more time?
That's probably not going to help. We've got enough spare time. So
I walk up to the vampire and start questioning it. How did you get involved with these Cybriacs?
Are you going to allow it a reprieve from the paralyzing effects?
I still have it.
Oh yeah, I suppose that would be a useful thing. Yeah,
And-
so I'll relieve. I'll end the hold person, and I'll just give it a quick threat. If
Alright,
you
so-
try anything funny or try to escape, I'll take this blanket off.
So he's more than happy to answer this one as he says, "We were here much longer than that foul creature, but he was too powerful. We pledged our allegiance for a time."
And the townsfolk here, do you have anything to do with them?
They once served as our food source, then we had to share.
Before you shared, was it a non-lethal food source?
And he scoffs at you. Ha! Sometimes.
I shrug.
Depends on your definition of lethal.
Did they turn into more vampires?
What do you think?
I am not quite sure.
How many more of you are there in this town?
I don't have to answer that.
Well,
Rest assured, there are many of my brethren here.
And how do you rank amongst them?
I am not particularly important. Sacrificing my life to you will do nothing to slow them down.
Well, you say brethren, but they ran off without you in a pretty quick hurry.
They will be back.
You're so sure.
I could offer you a bargain, perhaps. You did us a favor killing the thing. Just walk away. Leave our town, and you will see no further trouble on your way out.
There is no guarantee for that, and there is sunlight covering us if we decide to leave now.
Of
Yeah, you
course.
literally can't tell anyone.
Yeah. So
Then
you're
what purpose
you're
do you serve in killing me? You could leave town whenever you wanted if you planned to leave in a hurry. But come nightfall, now that Count Fieri has been put to rest, we can reign the night as we did once before.
How about this? You tell me where your friends ran off to.
I will never betray our resting place. I'd sooner die than see an end to our lineage.
I mean, you'll die anyway, but it can go the easy way or the hard way. Quick, painless death, or quite the opposite.
You have no need to kill me. I am of no significance to you now.
And neither were the people that you fed on.
It has been some time since we were directly responsible for the feeding.
And you're still feeding now. I know you got to live, but you don't have to kill everybody that you feed off of. And I'm sure there's other ways to source blood. But you're probably choosing to kill these people. So.
We cannot fight our nature.
Have we tried good berries?
Yeah. They're pretty good.
Can I offer the vampire a good berry?
He turns his head away, rejecting it.
Nah.
You don't understand, Feathered One. Once you turn, no food can satisfy you. Not even the taste brings us pleasure anymore. There is only blood.
Can you drink sustainably?
Well, to a degree we have to. Were we to wipe out an entire village, it would be more trouble than it's worth, and we'd have to hunt for more food again.
Can you are there like vegan blood alternatives? Like soy blood?
The vampire looks at you incredulously, as if you just insulted his entire family.
Fair.
1 minute 30 warning, by the way.
Yeah. But basically, quick thing, because you haven't got much time left, it looks like, judging by the seething of your skin. Is there a way for you to sustainably drink, like, let's say, animal blood?
Why would we actively choose a lesser quality food source?
Because you're killing people.
Yeah, it's not like
It's not
I
our
equip-
fault that they're delicious.
I equip my knuckle dusters and I punch him. And I say, where are the others? Now.
Alright, pause the timer and I'll let you roll damage for that.
Imagine if you kill him though.
My god.
We'll see.
You can knock him unconscious and then make a dragon sting where you can question him further. Haha.
5. Bludgeoning, I assume.
5 damage. -5.
Yeah.
Okay, he's still up. He sneers back at you after he takes the hit and hisses. I won't answer any more questions. Do what you will. Be done with it. Kill me or release me. But our conversation ends here.
What
If
if
I
you're
die, my brethren will be set upon you at nightfall. Have no question of that.
Well, there's no way we
I
can
take
stop
out-
it, so.
I take out my my Zombo head and threaten it with some necromancy. You know, even if you die, we still got your soul. And I it's like with the Zombo head open and close.
And as his skin finally sets ablaze and burns from feet up, he
I let go of
says to Sharid, I have no soul.
Ah, well, crap. Alright. I eat a good berry.
And the vampire is immolated in the sunlight, and his ashes pile on the ground in front of you. You hear from outside of the room numerous hisses as they fade away.
Well, looks like we gotta skip town.
Yeah, should probably go. Oh wait, where's my cloak?
Where is your cloak?
Well, you had it, I think.
Oh yeah, I hand it back.
Do you have it to hand back?
Yeah, I picked it up. I picked up all my stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was all
Okay.
in the...
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah. It
Yeah,
hadn't been moved or pilfered or anything, it was just laid out where he dropped it when he put on the Fieri shirt.
Okay. Then I put my cloak on.
We need to go back to the church before we skip town. We have a bargain to finish.
Okay, well we gotta do this fast, because by nightfall there's gonna be a lot of angry vampires.
Let's haul ass. Once we get there, we have all the time we need. And I make my way
Alright.
outside.
Is it Briggy? Kind
Well, as
Oh,
the
we don't
7 of
know.
you head outside of Fieri's tower, stepping onto the street, things look a little different now. The sun appears to be rising. It is the dawn of a new day. None of you can be certain how long you've been within this spatial anomaly, but apparently it appears that the Asgard are aware that Fieri is no longer alive, or at the very least on this plane, and have lowered the anomaly covering Flaverton. The buildings that were in various states of disrepair don't look quite so bad anymore in places. There are people wandering the town. Some of them looking very confused.
Do we recognize any of them? Like Humperdinck.
Yes, that was their name. Humperdinck.
And Dumper, no. What were
Freddie and Hubert Clemens.
those
That
ones?
sounds like a great Saturday afternoon, but I don't think that was their names.
You recognize
Or-
some of them walking around
No
from.
shoes.
You recognize some of them from the tavern, but you haven't really spent any time with any of these people. You do know that they were at the tavern. You don't see Hubert or Lucius or
Merlin, the toilet guy. Merlin.
bonus points or even inspiration if you can remember Hubert's companion.
Freddie.
Sorry?
Freddie.
There you go, that's another inspiration there for Capo. Note taking over that. As you wander the streets, whereabouts are you guys heading?
Church. Straight to the church.
Straight to the church. On your way to the church, you spot a figure, just in the in a small alcove off of the church. Sorry, I'm trying to change the music to like generic Flaverton music. It's still gonna be a bit dreary music because I didn't have anything planned for after this was all over. But it's not as dreary a place as it was when you first entered. You spot a figure off in an alcove to the side, just around the corner from the church. This figure stood with his back to you. He's peering down curiously at an easel and a half-finished oil painting.
I approached the figure. If I can get a look at him.
He hears you walking up behind him, and he turns to face you, a little bit startled. Capo, are you still wearing your disguise?
No, I am not.
So you're not Balthazar anymore?
No, I am very much not.
And he looks at you in complete shock for a moment, and then I just
Do I recognize
calm
him?
down, and you recognize it as Hubert.
I go, oh shit, sorry. I thought you were a mate. Sorry, and I move on.
And he stops you for a moment and says, excuse me, very sorry, do you perhaps know who I am?
I may do. Do you know who you are?
Well, you see, that's the problem there, old bean. I don't seem to recollect who I am or how I got here.
Oh well, that's
It's like a
very
Jay
upsetting.
Gatsby insert or something. He's calling people old bean.
I just want
That's that is old Hubert, old chap, old champion of mine.
Sport.
Old sport. I go, okay, well, sit down, maybe. I'm gonna sit down with him for a moment.
He takes a seat and he says, the very last thing I remember is I was traveling with my carriage all the way from O'Raven, don't you know, in hopes of selling wares in Bjarageth, and next thing I know, I'm here. I'm terribly sorry, I can't remember who I am or even what my wares were. I just remember it was very important.
Well, I can help with some of that. Your name is Hubert. Hubert Clemens.
Clemens, you say? Well, that might ring a bell. Have you any idea why I'm here?
Well, I suspect the same reason all these people are here, which is something I'd rather not bother you with the details of. If you were making for Biarritz or coming from our... I forget the name.
Or Raven.
Or Raven, thank you
Yes,
very much.
The city of Arathlon is...
Yes.
Is one of the last things I remember.
It might be worth you coming with us at least out of this town. Like, this is not a place you'd want to stay.
Well, that's mighty kind of you.
You, we spoke before. You
Did
paint. Yes.
I do. I have no memory of ever being an artist of any kind.
That's very interesting. I don't know how recent an endeavor it was, perhaps, but you do. I believe this here half-finished painting.
And he turns
to
look at the oil painting, and just for spice, I'm gonna let you roll, Capo. Roll just a straight up D20 for me.
11.
11. That's gonna dictate the quality of Hubert's half-finished painting.
Oh
So,
no!
11, it's
No, Briggy, that's
it's not terrible or anything. It's above mediocre. It's in average. Maybe still a beginner, but maybe a little bit of actual talent there. But it's not a masterpiece by any stretch.
Aww.
And he looks at it and says, well, maybe I painted that. It does look far better than I imagined I'd be able to paint.
Well, you should try it. It may take a bit of time, but I think you've done this once before. You can bring art like this up once more.
Well,
Tell you what,
if you
Hubert.
say so, old chap. I'll give it an old try. Why not?
Good sir, I agree. If you hang out here for just a moment, we have some unfinished business in the church, but I would love for you to come with us afterwards.
Oh,
So we can drop you off somewhere more favorable than this godforsaken dunghole of a town.
You told me my name, but I appear to have forgotten to ask for yours.
Name's Caporius.
Caporius. Very, very interesting name. I assume you're on some sort of business from the peninsula. No?
That is about right, yes.
Yes, I imagine you must be some sort of diplomat or something, a dashing-looking dragonborn such as yourself.
Oh, you good old chap, please. No, come on, good sir.
Well, I
mean,
appreciate your
diplomat...
kindness greatly.
Of course.
I will remain here, and I'll give this old painting lark a try. See if I can't unlock some hidden talent, perhaps, while you're away in the church. Please, no rush. Take your time. I feel a little bit more comfortable and calm, since someone appears to know me.
Good. We will be back for you. Don't go anywhere.
I'll remain
I
right
get
here,
up.
old chap.
And I get up and make my way towards the church and the party, presumably.
Okay, so as the party step through the entryway of the church, everything around you goes pitch black.
Good thing Caporius was blind in the first place.
And all around you, you hear the familiar shuffling of claws on concrete and the sound of a riss. And on that note, we will end this week's session.
Bruh.
Oh no!
Bruh.
Was
I
that
can't believe she's done this.
Bruh. There we go, that is episode 34 of the Ebon Death. Count Fieri has met his end, Gershaw managed to avoid getting any other body modifications. Several other people did not manage to avoid getting further body modifications. We have the OAPM. We have Dumbo Oscar. We have Scabby Shareed. And Smurfette Soulcrow added to the Chicken Man Gershaw Chronicles. If only there was some way to undo all this. Well, maybe there is.
New character!
What's the race?
I mean, we're literally about to go to engineers.
It's not what they're called. They're similar but
Asgardians.
legally distinct to avoid copyright.
Asgardians. I mean, engineers. There you go. Boom.
Hashtag better at writing than
Engineers.
Ridley Scott. Hashtag please don't sue me, Ridley Scott.
Briggy, was the race that we heard by any chance from chat or not related to the redemption in chat?
That was not related to chat. Sorry,
Okay.
Fab. I need to refund that. You need to save those points for when there's actually not a Riss around to redeem the Rissberry.
I was wondering if you had seen it or not. so
That's
no,
refunded.
I had not.
Make
Yeah,
sure.
we will refund those points to you, Fab, because
I think Captain's already done
It's
it.
done.
oh, nice one. Yeah, it's unfair to make you spend money on Rissberries when the Riss are already around. I'm sure you can assume that next week we'll be starting in the Shadow Realm.
Nice.
I'm gonna set a few trap cards.
You activated my trap card!
Place 2 cards face down. Check out my moves.
You can't do that, that's against the rules.
Actually, it's not.
Screw the rules. I have money.
Yes. I wonder, why is Sirenscape so quiet now? What happened? Oh, it's just really chill. Incompetent Butcher soundtrack. Let's give us that fancy organ, as we may not be hearing it for a while. I'll have to come up with yet a new tavern as we move on. Yeah, there we go. That is the end of this week's episode of the Ebon Death. Next week we'll be picking up in the Shadow Realm, where the rules don't count because we have money. Actually, how much money does everyone have? We'll find out. And we'll be seeing what's
100.
going on with those wrist noises around you in the darkness. Get excited because it's gonna be fun. I don't have the screen set up for 7 players. Could you believe we have 7 players this week? Full house. So
How exciting.
yeah, the cameras need to be rearranged yet again. One day I'll have that pre-prepped properly so that we can actually use it. But since we don't, we'll just go through the big camera screen. So joining us, playing Caporius, the Dragonborn Warlock, is Third Red Capo. Go check out his channel for cool Lego and guitar things. If you don't, I'm sure
Yes.
he will hurry forth the rising of Birik, god of the construction bricks.
We wouldn't want Barik to ruin us all, so...
No. So go over there and subscribe. Do that. Speaking of going over places and subscribing, you should go over to Reddit and then throw your money at M, who plays M, who is also known as Violin Solo on Twitch. What do you call on Reddit now? Is it the same thing? I keep forgetting.
It's m./
Underscore.
Underscore violence because violence was taken.
Damn.
Also, you cannot throw money at me on Reddit, unfortunately, but I'm happy to provide a PayPal link.
Where there's a will, there's a way. But go watch those awesome violin streams. And we are joined by AODHQ playing Oscar. Missed last week, but has made a triumphant return and got the final hit against Count Fieri.
Exciting times.
Indeed. So go over to A's channel, AODHQ, and also go subscribe. Go throw your money at A as well.
It's a little dormant, but it will be back.
Just like the Terminator. And currently in dove form, fellow DM and tactician Cactus Room playing Shareed. If you want more D&D, go check out his streams on a Sunday night specifically for one that I play in, or go check out his stream every other possible day for massive bands, nostalgia, and occasionally guitar practice. I think that happens. You're a classical guitarist, right?
I don't know. I think I'm more of a Transformer streamer now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Beast Wars, robots in disguise.
We learned things today that weren't guitar related.
That's true.
And of course, somehow managing to stay on the wing of a... Is that a 747? This entire stream? How's the air up there? Can you breathe okay, Russell? Nah, he's muted.
It's a vacuum of space.
It's hard to hear at like 20,000
No
feet.
sound.
Yeah, just wind.
Far.
Yeah,
Of
there's too much wind, right?
Fanny Boss, as played by Russell_the Dude, who also does the guitar strims. Go subscribe to him and watch his cool stuff. And of course, jumping over to Solgra, as played by Shlee who doesn't stream. I don't know, you just need to put a PayPal link out there. Pay Shlee, she needs to afford more Starbucks.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I do.
Yes, buy coffee.
Yes.
And last but not least, Gershaw, the Birdman. The free bird, if you will. As played by Guitar of CR. Look at how majestic he is!
Fucking woo.
I think this bird you shouldn't change, Charles. I think it suits you very much.
I don't know what I would do without Gersha Reed at this point.
If anything, I'm mostly surprised that Charles chose to move house, like, on his birthday.
It's your birthday!
Oh man.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday,
Okay, we'll do a bird greeting. That's my boy. That's my boy.
And of course, I am the Geeks Codex, otherwise known as Briggy, or any other name you want to yell in my general direction, I'll probably respond to it. And I'll be back next week on Wednesday for session 35 of the Ebon Death, or if you're really, for some reason, are psychologically broken and desire to see more of me before next week, I will be on Cactus Room on Sunday night, acting a fool as I play a Goliath bard. But until we next meet, thank you everyone for joining us, thank you players for taking part in that amazing combat and letting me torture you slightly. I promise it's all undoable. I won't keep you all transformed into strange things in the future. And
Such
thank you
fun,
viewers for hanging out and watching everything. And we will see you guys next week. So until then, I'll let the credits roll and we'll do a raid. But while I'm finding a raid, we'll say goodbye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
And fairy dust where we lay our scene, our hero lusts after a dragon-esque queen. He's neither vegan nor vegetarian. The people call him the Phallic Barbarian. And while his great powers cannot be ignored, well, they're not contingent on his ability to, brandish his sword. And so he embarks on the most thrilling quest to solve quite a big problem, it must be confessed. But that's not as it seems. In fact, it's beyond his wildest dreams. He expects to be met with a cure for his dick, but lo and behold, he finds out it's a trick. In the mountains, our hero is far from lonely. In fact, he's crossed paths with the one and only Love Guru. The Love Guru possesses physical power to have our hero fighting fit within the hour.
There's probably a joke with a penis right there.
And so our hero continues on his way, returns to his homeland merry and gay. He returns to his parents after they've been away, and they confess they thought that they'd never see the day where their son, who has certainly has been around, finally finds love and settles down. The news of their union resounds through the town.